Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the interview is done. I know you're ready, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Please welcome to the cage the first fighter for tonight. Give it up for Julio Ramirez.
All right, this is Grant Gibbs coming to you live here from the Memphis Music Room. I've got Amari Boyd with me here tonight. Amari's a Glory kickboxer, local legend here kickboxing in Memphis. So great to have you on, Amari.
Thank you for having me, Grant. Just glad to be here. Attitude always puts on the best shows. Attitude 23, just very exciting fights. I can't wait to get them started.
It's going to be a great show. We got some great fights here, especially starting out with the amateur card. I'll let you know, too, that we're coming to you live from SpectationSports.com. This bout is going to be sponsored by Action 247, Tennessee's only local legal sports book. So get out there and check that out if you want to make some bets tonight. We'd love to have that as well. So first out here, Amari, we've got Julio Ramirez out of Shackelford's MMA here in DeSoto County. These are going to, obviously, a heavyweight bout looking at these guys.
Right.
So probably see some banging going on here, right?
Oh, yeah, that's a big boy. And both of these guys are 0-0. They're coming out. You know, I know they have the nerves going. But back in the back, both of them look very relaxed, Grant. We'll see who can hold their composure in the ring tonight.
I'm telling you, that's the biggest thing is who can kind of come out and capitalize on what they've worked on in camp and then get over those nerves, and especially with debut fights. I mean, I've never fought MMA, but I can only imagine what that's like. So.
Right, yeah, nerves.
So we got Will Redmond coming out here next out of Law School MMA. Brian Hall over there works with those guys. Obviously a great coach here, local MMA legend himself. So great to see that. Looks like Will's kind of like a younger guy here, looks like.
Yeah, well, Will, I believe, is around 35.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Will is somewhat the old head, but Will is tough. He trains up-dog jiu-jitsu. His jiu-jitsu is legit. Of course, he has the law striking system with Brian Hall, so he has good striking. But again, it's 0-0 fight. You never know how it's going to go with the nerves and stuff, you know. So I believe whoever can hold their composure, weather the storm, because they're most likely going to come out banging, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we usually see with heavyweights for sure. So he looks like he's ready to go here. Again, looks very calm, cool, collected. Kind of fired up, ready to go, though.
Yes, it's going to be good. I love the heavyweights. This is the way to start off a show. Attitude 23.
Scheduled to 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing at 260 pounds, making his MMA debut. Fighting out of Shackelford MMA from Olive Branch, Mississippi. Put your hands together for Julio Ramirez. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds, making his MMA debut, fighting out of Law School MMA from Memphis, Tennessee, Will Redmond.
All right, so here we go. We've got referee Harry Johnson in here to get us started.
Harry's a local legend. Real tough, really real exciting guy.
Trained a lot of jiu-jitsu with Harry. Good to see him in there reffing tonight.
Yep. Both guys look very composed. Julio going in for the takedown. Will, good sprawl.
Very good sprawl. Yeah, great. He got the crossface there, got it stopped quickly.
These guys are pretty light on their feet for some heavyweights.
They look like
bouncing, moving.
Yeah, moving very quickly. Good feints.
The only thing, Julio needs to pour that right back to his face. Every time he throws it out, it's coming back to his chest. He can easily get caught with a hook, left hook.
Get a little telegraph there. That's a good pointer.
Yeah. He's leaning forward, leaning over. He has to, has to stay upright and not go over his knees when he throws his punches. Again, 0-0 fight, so a lot of stuff to work on.
Yeah, absolutely. Shooting in again on the single leg here. Got his head on the outside. Now we got a little clinch work. Nice reversal with the underhook there by Redmond.
He went straight for the underhook. Good.
You got a little dirty boxing here. We love to see that starting out the fight card.
If Will could get both underhooks, Grant, he could just shift down and take him down. Maybe an ankle pick or something.
Correct, yeah.
Straight to the ground.
He looks like he's really comfortable here, though. Looks like they've worked a lot on this. Good try to switch, but he's reversed right back. Throwing a nice little right there out of the break.
Oh, yeah. Nice jab. Fair. I would like to see Will with his hands higher. They're staying at his chest. You know, Julio has his hands up, face level, where they should be.
And especially at heavyweight, we know how dangerous that power can be.
Right, heavyweight.
Nice leg kick there.
You can go night-night at any time.
Yeah. Good kick to the body there.
His corner's right here telling him to get the hands up just as I expected. They're just too low. He's moving his head, but he has to get his hands up.
And you know Brian Hall's not going to let him get away with anything.
You got to take 100 leg kicks when you get back to the gym for that. Get them hands up.
Good inside leg kick there, but great counter there.
All right. Julio he's circling real good. He's moving. He's in and out what he's supposed to be doing. You know, hitting and move. He's not standing there and banging with Will.
Mixing in a couple of those takedowns there, too, to make Will kind of guess what's coming next.
Right. I would like to see more feints. Julio is parrying every time he throws a shot. If he can feint and get Julio with his hands down, that's when he needs to strike. He's committing to every strike. He should throw more feints.
A little bit of backroom brawl there.
Right. Will has to keep his hands up for that.
Yeah.
Julio's looking for the kill.
Good first round of action there, especially for a debut fight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these guys look like they've been in here before.
Yeah, and I agree with you. Really light on the feet. You can hear the crowd really getting into this one. Amazing for heavyweights. A couple of really athletic-looking guys out here.
Amazing. I would like to see Julio is doing a lot of head hunting, which he should because Will's hands are down. But if he could attack the body more, I mean, he'll really, because he's mixing up his takedowns, his strikes. If he can go to the body more, he's throwing leg kicks. I mean, it's a lot to think about. With Will, you know, he's good on the defense, but he needs to do more. Right.
Yeah, great points. You got a lot of coaching going on here. Of course, Shackelford's MMA, a longtime team here in the Memphis area in DeSoto County. So you can see JD over there coaching his guy up, trying to get him ready for this next. And then, of course, Brian Hall over here is always in the corner of his law school guys, does a great job. So, love to see the local MMA scene here in Memphis kind of shining through, especially at the amateur level where we're bringing these guys up to be the next wave.
Right.
All right, so we're getting ready to get started here with round two.
Round two, and this is a big wave. These are heavyweights.
Yeah.
They both look pretty fresh for heavyweights.
Really do, yeah. I think they're handling the nerves really well, especially for debut fights like we've talked about. It's amazing that they're doing that well.
First one to gas is usually the first one to go. Let's see who goes first here.
That is true in all of combat sports, no doubt about that.
Nice right hand from Will. I saw some sweat flying off the face here. Julio has the answer. Every time you get hit, my thing is you have to answer the strike. You can't let the person get ahead on points. Looking for the one knockout. I like to see jabs from both of them.
That was a nice straight jab there by Will.
Yep. It's hard to tell who's a little longer. Look like Will's a little longer. If he could keep that jab, keep that stick in his face, it'll give him some things to think about.
Yeah, I definitely think he's got the length for sure. But I will say this, Julio seems to use the kicks a lot more than Will has been using them, so kind of using that to help with that distance.
Yeah. Legs are longer than Will's arms, but Will has to keep his left hand up. Because Julio, when he commits, he commits. You saw that flurry at the end of the first round. I mean, he was throwing wild, and you don't want to get caught with something like that.
Yeah, he's definitely still dropping them. Crowd's getting into it here. A lot of cheering for their fighter. Love to see that and hear that after a couple of years of not having live crowds at fights. It's awesome to be back in one of these situations where we actually do have live crowds now.
That had to be awkward fighting with no
I cannot imagine, yeah.
Couldn't imagine. Oh, another
shooting in
takedown
low.
attempt. Yeah.
Uses it to come in, just throwing again like those barn burners in the alley there. So
that's why Will has to keep his hands up and chins down. His hands are down, his chin is up. That's just waiting for the knockout.
So Will looked like he was going to use a Kimura trap there to try to reverse. Now he's trying to switch and just get the double unders here if he can. He's getting a good cross face, very good. Still in on the leg, though. He's got to get on that head and stop that head with pressure from getting in on him here. Keeping the leg on the outside is another good, solid single leg defense. Going back to the Kimura trap again here.
Spread, give me a wide spread.
He has to turn sideways.
Throwing some elbows there.
Julio's really having trouble taking him down, but at least he's attempting to take down. That counts.
Yep. But here you got the great reversal again, just like in the first round by Will, throwing some heavy knees in there right now. Good head pressure, too, keeping Julio kind of pinned over there against the fence. They're kind of back in the phone booth again there for a second, a little dirty boxing.
Yeah.
I love to see that.
I love it. I think Julio may have the advantage in the phone booth because he throws head down the right way. Head is kind of up when he throws. He has to keep his chin tucked.
I'll tell you one thing, though. These knees that Will are throwing here against the cage and the clinch are vicious.
Yeah. He's doing good putting his head up against his, you know.
Great head pressure.
Good head pressure.
Yeah, he's really able to control him over here. And I think because of that,
and there you go. The heavyweights are going to the third round, ladies and gentlemen.
There, good head position. Just all around these guys. It's a good competitive fight here, though, for a heavyweight, especially in the debut.
Very good. 0-0, you would have never expected.
Yeah.
Small things they need to work on, but they both look good. Julio, the family man, I was talking to him back in the back. They had, you know, all great things said about him. Family man, very nice guy. Will, same thing. He just had a newborn girl. Family man, both family men, you know, looking to get in here and do their thing.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's awesome to hear. And I tell you, looking at these guys even in the corner right now, I mean, they're pretty fresh for heavyweights, man. These guys are slinging out there, too.
Yeah, they are. Julio probably looks a little more gassed than Will, I want to say. Mm-hmm. But again, I believe he's putting out slightly more activity too, especially in the first round. That second round.
Yeah, and going for those takedowns over there and then not getting those takedowns when you go, I mean, you're expending a lot of energy over there trying to get that done. And then when you don't get it done, it's just mentally tough on you to kind of overcome that.
Yes, he expending a lot of energy. I would say this fight is 1-1.
I really would agree with you. Yeah, I believe that's correct. It's hard to kind of score them as we're talking, but I think that's what I've seen as well.
This is for all the cookies.
Here we go.
Both look so fresh still.
Oh, man. Hit him there pretty good. I saw some sweat slinging on that one. Again, that left hand drop, just like you were talking about.
Has to keep it up. Julio's looking for blood. Good
that
leg
was a good leg kick there. That turned him all the way sideways, yeah. Oh, inside back that time.
He has to keep his chin down, though, when he throw these leg kicks. It's so dangerous. Oh, nice uppercut. I love it.
Oh, man.
That's what I want to see.
That is a sharp jab right there.
Julio needs to get inside, and Will needs to keep him out.
Yeah. Great point, Amari.
Yeah, when Julio comes in, see, he's gonna fully commit. He has to because he doesn't have the distance. Will, when he comes in, he needs to keep that stick in his face.
Good there, good. A little slip there. Couldn't tell you if that was actually a shot from Will that dropped him there, but it looked more like a slip.
I believe it was a slip, Grant. I believe that was a slip. Every time Julio comes in, Will's chin goes straight in the air. He cannot do that.
Will is giving more feints in this round, though, which was something you were bringing up there in the first round.
Yeah.
Nice front kick.
Now you got to be careful with those front kicks, especially for someone that want to take you down, Grant, because they will catch it and take you down. So
that is a great point.
Pulling them back. A takedown could possibly win the round, you know.
Very well could. If he could get that top control and hold it there and do some ground and pound, that surely wouldn't be good for Will at this point.
Yeah, Will he's doing a good job of keeping his distance. I don't think he can fight on the inside with Julio, not with his chin up like that.
That sweat is flying in this fight. Here we go. Oh, man, sharp jab.
Right.
Yeah, well, I think Will hurt him with that jab.
Yeah, but Will has to keep his chin down. He's getting too excited right now, and his chin is still straight up in the air. That's how you get your lights out. Julio hands high, you know, he's not taking a bunch of damage, but he has to stay in on Will.
Both guys have had the ability really to absorb a lot here. especially Julio. Yeah, I mean, he's still coming forward here.
Yeah, slowing down a little bit, but, I mean, look at Will's face. He's like, man, give me back that lunch money. Yeah. That's all I see on his face. Where's my lunch money?
I heard a veteran coach last week at a jiu-jitsu tournament said, don't let that man put his hands on you.
Right.
I thought that's a great point.
Don't let him touch you. That should be Will's motto right now. Stick that jab up and do not let him touch you.
Oh, man, nice uppercut there. Will's got to try to run out of time there. So he got the feint on that takedown earlier and then tried to finish it there and just run out of time. But, yeah, I think all in all, what a fight. Great way to get this card started.
These guys could be really good, man. Especially debut guys. They both showed heart today. I believe Will pulled that one off, though.
Yeah, I think both guys can be proud of that performance, so they got something to go back and really work on for both of them, for sure.
Nothing to be ashamed about. Stepping inside the cage, you have nothing to be ashamed about.
Absolutely.
Not everyone can do that in any combat sports. Just because you're doing it, that means a lot in itself.
Yes, sir. So very true. Great show of sportsmanship here, too, with the coaches shaking hands with the opposite fighters. Always great to see that. The coaches giving each other a hug there. Always good to see. Great sportsmanship here in the Mid-South on the local MMA scene.
Attitude 23, baby. Here with you live.
Yeah, so we got Nathan Kirby now is kind of going around collecting those scorecards from the judges. We will get the athletic commission to tabulate that score for us here momentarily, hopefully, and find out who won this fight. But still excited. Great way to get things started tonight. Guys went at it all 3 rounds.
Love Julio's tattoos. The bear, the lion. I'm not a big I don't have any tattoos, but if I did, it would be something like that.
There you go. Yeah, I don't either, but I respect people that do. They got something they're that passionate about. I'm all for it. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the heavyweights one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges see it the same for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Julio Ramirez.
Well, Amari, I guess that's why we're not judges tonight,
right? That's why we're not judges.
Yeah. Again, I did think it was a fairly close fight.
Julio.
First, second round.
Yeah, and I think you can kind of see that.
Julio's the crowd favorite.
You can start selling more tickets and bringing fans. I didn't hear anybody cheering for you. Julio, that was your MMA debut. How does that feel?
It was awesome.
Did you think you were going to go 3 rounds?
No, I didn't. I thought everybody says the heavyweight ends in the first round. I didn't expect for us to go to the 3rd round.
Well, I'm just going to make it short and sweet. You got a lot of people cheering you on. Give you a little shout out.
Yeah, shout out to my wife, my teammates, and I want to thank God for letting me win because I was praying the night before and today. My mom prayed with me that I was going to be victorious in battle, and I won.
God is good. Hey, where's your wife at?
Over there, Gill.
Gill, he loves you, baby. He loves you. That was for you. Julio! Guys, make sure you download the app. You start winning today. Action 247.
Well, so again, what a great debut fight there. I'd love to see that as a first fight of the night.
Please, welcome to the cage, Ty Phillips.
And now we're going right into the second fight here, getting a quick start here. Talking about Ty Phillips out of Shackelford's MMA. So another guy out of Shackelford's, locally here, DeSoto County. Sounds like it's coming after the Undertaker's theme music here, so, you know, you got to love that. I mean, come on.
Someone under the dirt.
Now, one thing I saw about Ty is he's listed as 6'5" and fighting at welterweight.
170, yep.
That is a big welterweight.
It is.
I mean, the length, and there's several guys on this card tonight that we'll talk about again, but a lot of length to welterweights on this card. Now, that's going to be fun to watch.
Nice, yeah. But they have to utilize it, Grant. They have to keep the distance when they jab and keep these shorter guys away from them, because just because you're the taller fighter doesn't mean you have the advantage if you're going against, let's say, a wrestler or a dirty boxer, someone that loves to be on the inside. You got to know how to keep these guys away from you.
You got to be able to use that length to keep them at distance and then work your game plan into that fight.
Right.
Yeah. He's got the entrance down, though. I'm telling you, he comes out with the hood up. And he does the whole, it's like the professional wrestling entrance here is awesome. So,
hey, this is all about entertainment.
That's right. He's got that down.
All about entertainment. You can be the suckiest fighter out there. If the crowd likes you, if people want to see you, you're going to get paid.
Going to sell those tickets. That's right.
You're going to sell those tickets.
He looks like he's ready to go. He's fired up, and we love to see that. So got a lot of guys from Shackelford's fighting on the card, so you can see all those guys coming out to kind of support him on his way out to the ring here. So.
Yeah, another debut guy.
Yeah, and I saw him in a jiu-jitsu match last weekend that I had to judge. Had some sneaky attacks from his back for a long guy. Really used the triangle choke and things like that very
legs,
well. Yeah. So be interested to see if he utilizes any of that tonight in this fight. But again,
nice size boy.
Some big welterweights. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing to me, especially on the amateur side.
Ron Humphrey.
So next fighter we got coming out is Ron Humphrey out of ATT Atlanta. Of course, American Top Team, a huge gym nationwide, got affiliates all over. Great reputation for developing fighters, obviously. So be interested to see him. I don't think I've ever seen Ron fight, so looking forward to that. He's 5'11", so he's going to be giving up 6 inches here. But of course, when you're 5'11" and fighting at welterweight, you're going to be a little bit of a thicker guy, right?
Right. I'm about 5'11", 6 foot. I fight at welterweight. Usually the guys are a little taller than me, bigger than me, which personally I like because they're right on that chin level. If I swing my head level, I'm going to catch them on the chin. That's where I want to be.
Yeah, I think there's always advantages and disadvantages to size. It's the same way in jiu-jitsu. You know, the longer guys can have a lot of leverage, but then the shorter guys obviously have a lot of strength and power usually in those situations in grappling. So you got to be aware of both sides of that coin. And then again, it's who trained the best. It's who worked on those things in game plan for their camp, and they're going to come in and then be able to show those things here.
By the United States Marine Corps. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot 5 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, making his MMA debut from Shackelford MMA from Olive Branch, Mississippi. Give it up for Ty Phillips. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, with a perfect record, 1 win, 0 losses, fighting out of American Top Team, Atlanta, Georgia, Ron Humphrey.
All right, so we're looking forward to this fight. Action 247, the only sports book made by Tennesseans for Tennesseans. So looking forward to seeing these two guys go out of here in the welterweight division. Got a little John Jones-esque entrance here. Yep.
Got to mimic someone coming up.
There you go. He's definitely got the same frame, so.
Take your time. Knock his ass out if he gets too close, baby.
You can tell the O&O guys always come out kind of, tight. He's only had one fight here out of AT&T, but
ooh, got caught, yeah. He's already got caught.
That's over. He was out.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, he's done.
Oh, it looks like maybe he's got an injury. And I'm not sure they're pointing to his leg or something. But I'm with you. I mean, he got rocked.
Yeah, that, in my opinion, that was a good stoppage.
Yeah, and now he's got an injury there for sure.
Buckled.
Yeah. I hate to see that. You know, again, like, injuries are a part of the game, obviously, but, you just don't want to see that in a fight, especially with an amateur guy here starting out. That's a tough situation.
Yeah, you see it right there. His knee buckled as soon as he, got caught.
And, I saw the knee buckle. I thought maybe it was because of the shot he took, and I guess it could have been a combination of both maybe.
Yeah.
So obviously we got the physician in there now, going to get him checked out, make sure he's okay. great thing. Attitude does a great job with that. They keep a doctor here at cage side, got full medical staff here ready to go if anything happens. So always good to have those fighters kind of keep their safety and everything top of mind always. So
it's one thing about fighters. They're always, always ready to go, fight through injuries, but sometimes you got to have someone to come in and save you from yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great point, Amari.
I know about the American Top Team guys. My last fight was in Miami, and I trained down there for maybe a week just to stay warm for the glory fight. Tough guys down there.
Your winner, 33 seconds of the first round by TKO, Ron Humphrey.
Yeah, they do have a great reputation for developing fighters.
Okay, Ron, come here. You have an interview to do with every lovely people watching. Ron, you drove in from Atlanta, Georgia for 33 seconds.
Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah.
It happened really fast, Ron. So was it a kick? Was he injured? What did you see? Was it a TKO? Was it delusional? What did you feel? What did you feel in there when you kicked him?
The kick I kind of slipped, but I threw a hook and I just saw him fall. So
from the TKO from your hook, the injury didn't happen from that? It just happened from when he landed?
Yeah, no, it wasn't from the kick, no.
Okay, 33 seconds. Well, welcome to Memphis, Tennessee. Enjoy the barbecue, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, give it up for Ron Humphrey.
All right, we're going to take you to commercial break here real quick. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Looking for some action? Action247.com is your Tennessee sportsbook for same-day pay. Action247.com. Local, legal. Tennessee's home for same-day pay. Action247. You got action.
Okay. Hey, I'm coming to you guys first. I love you guys still. But the announcement was wrong. The official scorecard for the very first fight, Redmond, by unanimous decision, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. The official winner of bout number one. Julio still loves you, though. Julio still loves you. Give that picture. Give that picture. Get the girls. We got to get the girls in there. Okay, make it real. All right. First of all, I thought Brian Hall was going to have a heart attack. Will, let's right here. Let's face this camera. This is the one we want. Here's your winning interview. Did you think you were going to make it 3 rounds in the heavyweight division?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No question about it at all. No question. I'd go another 5 rounds.
Not you, but you. How many? My first MMA fight in heavyweight was 16 seconds. But heavyweights don't last that long because you're going to knock a fool out.
Brian Hall keeps us prepared, man. That's all I can say. Brian Hall, our coaches, Nick Davis, the cage man, Jason Aldridge, man, they keep us prepared. We're ready to go any and every time for as long as we need to go, man. We prepare to fight Superman, and whoever step in this cage, that's who we got.
Well, you look great out there. Cardio was on point. Here's your chance. I know you worked hard. You got a lot of support. This is your shout-out time.
Yeah. I just want to shout out, actually, my mom. She's celebrating her birthday, 65th. My sister's birthday is tomorrow. My family, my daughter's over there, my wife, all my supporters, my teammates. Man, thank y'all, everybody, for coming out, for supporting us. Law school every day, up dog jiu-jitsu. You know what it is.
That's right. Happy birthday, Mom. And we still love you, Julio. We still love you.
So, Mari, we kind of called that, right? We kind of thought that was the correct decision, but, who are we to argue with judges, right? But it looks like maybe somebody mistabulated a score somewhere. So
it happens.
Ended up being a unanimous decision win there for Will, so that's good for him that we got that figured out. So
I know we've had some fun so far, but we got to keep it rolling. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the cage, Tyrese Walker.
shackled for 3 in a row.
Yeah.
3 guys in a row.
Yeah, and we got more coming later tonight. So we got Tyrese Walker here, 5'10", 155 pounds. This is going to be a lightweight matchup.
Another debut guy.
Yeah.
That's good. Just one thing about these debut guys. Basketball shorts, in my opinion, are a no-go. I don't like, he took the basketball shorts. He tricked me. He heard me talking.
Yeah. He's like, man, Amari said I can't do that. He's an OG.
Yeah.
I got to go with what Amari says. Yeah.
Can't do the basketball. So for all you amateur fighters out there, I don't want to see you in basketball shorts.
It's funny you say that because I say that every time. I'm like in my mind, I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want to offend anybody. But look, since you brought it up, I'm in total agreement with you. So, I mean, they got the strings hanging out of them sometimes. I'm like, guys, what are we doing here? Pockets. Like, yeah, guys, come on. We got out of
And welcome the challenger. Give it up for Quan Clark.
We either need the Valley Tudo shorts or board shorts, something here that's a little more official.
Goodness gracious.
So his opponent's going to be Rajan Clark out of Hub City MMA. Rajan's a 6 foot, 155-pound fighter here in the lightweight division. Hub City MMA is kind of an upstart team in Jackson, Tennessee. Ryan Clark helps those guys out there, MMA fighter from here locally. So good to see them sending a couple of fighters up here tonight for the Attitude 23 card. He's coming out the M&M here, but he's kind of giving us a little bit of suspense here before he comes out, so that's always good. Kind of gets the crowd built up, yeah.
First thing about entertainment is to entertain. He has Anthony Jones in his corner.
Yeah.
One of the old Memphis fighters. He's out of Jackson now, but
yeah, Anthony just got his brown belt too, I believe. So that's pretty cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So yeah, good to see him too. I think all those guys are training up there out of Jackson now, so that's good that they started a team up there, kind of growing that in that area. So that's awesome to see.
Maybe we'll finally see some jiu-jitsu here, huh?
Maybe. Hey, we'll see. I thought we were going to get a little bit there. In that last fight, he kind of entered in for a leg lock situation there when he's trying to figure out where he was, which is always smart to kind of give yourself a little time to collect yourself. Of course, Harry saw what he had saw repping there and wanted to make sure that he kept the safety of the fighter paramount.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is brought to you by April Davison and Regency Realty. Scheduled in the lightweight division, 3 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing at 155 pounds, making his MMA debut. Fighting out of Shackleford MMA from Olive Branch, Mississippi, Tyrese Walker. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot tall, weighing at 155 pounds, making his MMA debut, fighting out of Hub City MMA from Jackson, Tennessee, Quan Clark.
All right.
Third fight of the night.
Yeah, Nathan Kirby does a great job with announcing, getting the crowd kind of fired up and ready to go here. Coming out quick.
No touching hands for Hub City. Tyrese, 0-0, guys. Kind of jittery. That was a long takedown attempt. We call that the Frankenstein.
That was a little bit telegraphed for sure there, yeah.
0-0, though, so.
He's using the underhook there, trying to go for an ankle pick on the inside. I'm not sure that's a great move there. Again, you can kind of see that nervous energy right there in this clinch right here. And these guys, good job there, though. He got the switch back to the underhook there and got the reversal.
Tyrese needs to get that left arm. You have the double underhooks. A little showboating.
Oh, Tyrese coming in. Faked the front kick and then shot in for the double leg there. A little ground and pound on top here, doing a great job. You got to get his hips a little bit lower there. You don't want to get in danger, getting something caught with something, an up kick or something like that while he's on his feet.
You don't want to blow a gasket either.
Again,
Tyrese is putting a lot of,
like you said, a lot of nervous energy here. We can see that.
Yeah. Mr. Clark, kind of calm, weathering the storm. If it goes to the second round, he may have the advantage.
Yeah, could very well have that advantage. Good, great technical stand-up there.
Excellent.
Working the front headlock here. Knees.
He has to watch for the knees to the head. No knees to the head.
Harry stepped in there immediately.
Yeah. It's amateur fighting. You cannot knee to the head in Memphis.
Yeah, and Harry's
Harry's
calling the bout right there on that too, so that'll be a disqualification.
0-0 fighter, really not thinking, just out there, throwing.
And that's the unfortunate thing, because in training, that's happening to you. You're doing that in training because you're trying to work to get better at mixed martial arts as a whole. But all that to say, you have to understand the rule set that you are fighting under when you show up to fight. Right. And you've got to be very clear on that. You've got to understand what those different scenarios are that could put you into one of those situations. And then you've got to be able to walk away from that when it happens. So,
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
He looks like he's okay. No, he's coming back, kind of recovering, but he definitely took some big knees there before Harry could get in there and put a stop to it. Yeah.
Got to save that for the professionals, baby. No knees to the head, no elbows in amateur in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, and it's funny, a lot of these guys fight in North Mississippi or other places, right? And they have a different rule set for those different athletic commissions. So you got to be aware of that, though. You've got to know where you're fighting, what that rule set is, and follow it to a T, or else you have a situation like this happen. Now you're going to, unfortunately, have a loss on your record here with a DQ. So,
maybe a no contest. I don't know how they're going to do it.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
At 1 minute, 27 seconds of the first round, we have a winner by DQ. Your winner is Quan Clark.
Winner by DQ, Mr. Clark.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I understand. Quan, come over here. It's hard to do an interview to win by DQ. Just so you guys understand, amateur MMA rules, it is illegal to knee someone in the head. It was an illegal knee in the first round. That is how he's a winner. Quan, I know you prepared for this. I know that's not what you were trying to win by, but I give you an opportunity to talk to your fans, talk to your coaches, show some love.
Well, I just want to say I appreciate everybody coming out to watch this. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the show. I'm sorry I didn't give y'all what y'all wanted, and hope I can come back and fix this.
We'd love to see you back in the cage one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, sir. That's unfortunate when we have somebody lose that way, winning the fight and win that way. Those are the rules. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you're downloading the app for Action 247, use the code ATTITUDE50. Attitude50. The friends at Action 247, they're going to give you a 50% boost for all of your first deposits up to $800. So if you deposit $800, they will match $400 for your first bet. The only sport book, legal, local in Tennessee.
For the first time ever on Spectation Sports, this is Showcase MMA.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, this is Attitude MMA.
Oh my God! Now this is super heavyweight fighting action. Action247.com, where you can actually play along with the fights and win some money.
Wow! Woo! Thunder and lightning coming from both men.
Oh, and a big shot! He's a heck of a package when it comes to the pro ranks.
My next guest is going to be in the main event of Showcase MMA 19 coming up this Saturday. Tanner Sorrentino.
Look at these warriors going at it.
You're watching on Spectation Sports,
where anything can happen.
Get loud, that's what we do.
I'm here with you at Attitude 23, Attitude MMA. I'm here with Danny Barlow out of Law School MMA, title fight at 170. Danny Barlow, the champ. Danny, Jordan Fowler, Warriors Gym. He's a tough guy. Usually goes the distance. Very tough. You, athletic, explosive. I mean, watch your last fight. Took the guy out. You the man in the town to beat. What are your opinions on today?
Man, today I'm excited, because this is my first pro fight in Memphis, Tennessee, man. My first pro fight supposed to be here, but the guy, bagged out on that day. You know what I'm saying? So it's man, I'm just excited, man. It's I'm more nervous, you know what I'm saying? I had a fight in Louisiana, fight in Miami, for some reason, I just can't shake it. Like being back in Memphis, man, I can't shake it, man. So I'm excited, just more than anything, just more excited. My opponent, I feel like he's a tough guy. I read some things about him that I didn't agree with because, you know, like it's just a lot of things that were negative. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a fighter steps in the ring, like, you know, he's a fighter at the end of the day. And you have to respect just that. So I feel like he's a tough opponent. I feel like, you know, I just feel like I got what it takes to beat him.
Right. Well spoken from Danny Barlow here. If I was your opponent and I saw your last fight, I would back out too. But there you go, Danny Barlow, well spoken. You know, thank you. Attitude 23.
Back here live on Spectation Sports. So great to have you here again. We're at Attitude MMA Fights 23, coming to you live from the Memphis Music Room tonight. Got several great fights coming up tonight. The next fight's going to be Jamie Fisk taking on Brandon Mosley. So look forward to getting those guys out here pretty soon. Also want to remind you that this bout is sponsored by Action 247, Tennessee's only local legal sports book.
Waiting on the call sign.
We're going to be turning it over shortly here to Nathan Kirby, our ring announcer, and we're going to get this other fight out and get started here pretty soon. So Amari just had the opportunity to go over there and talk to Danny Barlow. Danny, of course, fighting in the main event tonight.
There's a lot of things going on. If you don't understand while I'm waiting in here, they're doing live interviews before. We're streaming online. They're doing color commentary. A great promotion. Make sure you check out Attitude MMA Fights on Facebook. Like, share, do all the things necessary to grow the sport. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, I'm ready. We're all ready. Here we go. Please welcome to the cage, Brandon Mosley.
Joined again by Amari Boyd here.
Just got finished talking to Danny Barlow there. Correction on the interview. It was not a title fight. It's just a 170 main event, Grant. No title fight.
No title on the line. So we got our next fighter coming out tonight. It's going to be Brandon Mosley out of the old, says he's fighting out of old Mullins Martial Arts. I didn't know those guys were still training together.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too familiar with Mullins Martial Arts, but you know, Brandon, 1-4, he needs to come in here and show his stuff. I mean, you get too far behind on the card, you know, it's just.
I've had the opportunity to see him fight before too. Usually a slow starter, unfortunately for him, and so I've seen that kind of happen to him. And then, you know, once he kind of gets behind, then things just tend to snowball from there for him. So hopefully he can get that kind of turned around tonight. Been working on that with his team and training. Again, he likes the suspense like some of these guys like, so that's good. Kind of get the crowd kind of fired up here and ready to go. So.
Not the Undertaker, but you know, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good, yeah. You always like the entrance kind of makes everything for some of those guys. You know, it's really cool to see.
And you got to take it all in, man. You never get these opportunities too many times.
That is exactly true, yeah. You're only going to fight a handful of fights even in a long career, so it's good to kind of take and soak that moment up.
The song's over with.
Looks like we may have to restart here. They may have an issue here for a second, so we'll hold on and wait for those guys to get started here. But, yeah, looking forward to it. Of course, the last time I saw Brandon fight was against Drew Krogert, I believe, at Attitude Fights back in the fall last year. And Drew kind of came out really fast, kind of poured it on, and you know, what a good fight for Brandon, unfortunately. So hopefully tonight he's kind of learned from that, went back with his team, worked on those things, kind of come back better and stronger this time. And looks like maybe we might be about to walk out here.
One thing about it, don't learn from winning all the time.
Exactly true. Yeah, I think some of the best lessons we all learn are from a loss. And that's the unfortunate side of it, but it is very true. Maybe they had the wrong entrance music. That could have been the problem, too. So
he got in to get in the mood. Got to get in the mood.
Yeah, now he's coming out.
Like, I can't come out to this garbage.
I think he was just waiting on his music to cue up. Yeah. And I can't blame him for that for sure. Looks like there might be a little more confusion here.
And you hate when you don't want to be distracted before your fight.
Exactly.
You want to come in, focus. You don't want to be talking to everybody.
Yeah, you want to
be
have
ready to get in
everything lined up and ready to go. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Getting a little pep talk from the coaches now. Looks like he might be ready to go.
Okay. So I know when I'm ready. When I'm at ringside, cage side, it's no pep talk. You know, all that is done back in the back, in the gym, while you're training. There's no time to talk.
As a country boy like me would say, the hay's already in the barn. It's time to go in and eat.
It's time to go in and eat.
Fisk.
So we got Jamie Fisk coming as opponent. He's fighting out of Dogwood, BJJ, which is a jiu-jitsu school up in Dyersburg, Tennessee. So it's good to kind of see some of the rural areas start. You know, years ago, it was hard to even find a jiu-jitsu gym in Memphis, you know, a major city. So now you're starting to see jiu-jitsu gyms all over the country in smaller rural areas, and that's awesome to see. So
yeah, BJJ, MMA is all another 6'3" guy.
Yeah, we got the tail of the tape come up here. So yeah, we're looking at a 6'3". I mean, again, this is a catch weight of 160 pounds. So these guys are basically really lightweights, right? And at 6'3", fighting at lightweight, man, I mean, that is a lot of length. Now, like you said earlier, can he use that to his advantage? And I guess we'll find that out here shortly.
You're more prone to get taken down because you can't get your hips back fast enough, you know, when you're that tall. You really got to know how to use it.
But yeah, the overall length on this card tonight is just amazing. Like a lot of really long fighters.
Yeah, these are like high scale type. You know, if you look at 176.3, this is guys that are at the top of the game.
Yeah,
that's what they look like.
Yeah,
you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This bout is brought to you by Quality Tire of Munford, Tennessee. This is a catchweight at 160 pounds, scheduled 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing in at 160 pounds, with a record of 1 win, 4 losses, fighting out of Mullins Martial Arts, Brandon Mosley. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighing at 170 pounds, with a record of 0 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Dogwood, BJJ, from Dyersburg, Tennessee, Jamie Fisk.
Here we go, Grant.
Yeah, coming to you live again from Spectation Sports here.
Is that fight off?
No. Yeah, I'm going to predict this fight here. Brandon's going to come down, chin down.
We're taking a break after this.
And he's going to throw something. There we go. Anytime you're the shorter fighter, you want to keep your chin down and you want to aim high. If you're the taller fighter, you want to punch down and keep your distance. That's exactly what we're seeing here. The only thing for Jamie is his chin is too high. Jamie's chin is way too high.
Gotta watch
Brandon's turned his back, can't turn his back.
Yeah, he turned his back there quickly.
They're going to call the fight.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have to. Yeah.
You know what?
You know,
Brandon could have. Brandon had what it took to win that fight. He had his chin down. He was throwing good. He should have kept going, in my opinion. No reason he should have been turning his back like that.
Yeah, and it's just when you turn your back like that, you know, you also could have the fighter could also get hit in the back of the head, like we're going to see on the replay here. He did accidentally hit him in the back of the head a couple times, but that's because he's turning away from it here, basically. So, good stoppage by the rep. I think, you know, at this point, he's done. He's not giving any fight back at that time. So.
Yeah. But starting off, he did exactly what he should have done. Chin down, throwing high. Jamie had his chin up. Brandon could have knocked the guy out, but you know.
Seconds in the first round, your winner by 2 KO, Jamie Fisk.
Way to go for Jamie for pushing through and staying with him.
Snoop. He just looked like Snoop. He's tall, skinny. Snoop. Less than 35 seconds. That has got to feel good. You got to win in the column. That is what you come here to do in Memphis tonight. Give you an opportunity. 35 seconds. You didn't get to show a lot. You just did enough, right? What you needed to do. All right, here's your opportunity.
I'd like to thank God at first. I'd like to thank my wife, my gym, Dogwood. I'd like to thank Mr. Paul, Mr. Scotty giving me the opportunity to get in this ring and do my thing. I'd like to thank Brandon Mosley getting in this ring and show his bravery. I'd like to thank everybody that came out to see me.
And Snoop says, I'd like to, last but not least, I want to thank myself.
I want to thank myself as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jamie Fisk.
Jamie, a.k.a. Snoop with the win.
Yeah, that was impressive. Very quick win. Awesome job there. Getting his picture taken now, so always a great thing. You know you've won when you get in that picture taken at the end. So.
Yeah. Wait him to stick. Wait. Good thing that he stuck with it.
Yeah, he really just poured it on there.
Are you guys having a good time? Woo! I just heard a lot of that. Everywhere I go, I hear that. Woo! Woo! Shit! So I'd like some trash talking while the fight's going on, if you don't mind. That just brings the energy up in the place, if you know what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, you ready for the fifth fight? You ready? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome Harvey Mardis.
Yeah, so we got Harvey Mardis here out of Warrior Gym. And that's the same gym that Jordan Fowler fights out of over in Arkansas.
Right.
In our main event tonight. So, again, good to see kind of things spreading out, you know, getting to where there's training all over the country now. It's great to see that. So Harvey's 5'10". This is a lightweight fight, 155 pounds. Also want to talk to you, too, that tonight, if you use code ATTITUDE100, our friends at Action 247 will give you a 50% boost on your first deposit up to $800. That's right, up to $400 extra when you use that code.
One thing about it, we know he has good training partners coming out of the Warriors gym at the main event. Jordan Fowler right there by his side. It's always good to have a high-level training partner when you're coming up. That's a blessing in itself. You don't want to be the top dog at the gym all the time. You don't really learn much.
Yeah, if you don't have somebody really pushing that, the growth doesn't happen at that quick of a scale either. So it's good to have somebody that's kind of right there with you, pushing you along the way to get better and better. And then the great thing about combat sports is if you got somebody doing that and you don't, you pretty much find out it's not for you, right?
Right. Exactly.
So then that gets you better prepared to where when you do walk into the cage, you know exactly what you're doing, you feel comfortable with it, and you're ready to go.
You don't learn the hard way.
Yeah. So again, we're on Spectation Sports tonight, coming to you live from the Memphis Music Room. This is Attitude MMA 23.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome his opponent, Reno Blanchard.
So his opponent's going to be Reno Blanchard, fighting out of Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Again, talking about things kind of rural areas. Again, Tupelo, kind of a smaller city. If you look at the tail of the tape here, 5'10" versus 5'6", and a big age discrepancy too. So Mardis really a young guy here at 19, and Reno's coming in here at 28 years old. It's a lightweight fight at 155 pounds. And Mardis is already 3-2 at 19 years old, so he's had 5 fights already. Yeah. That's pretty good. Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy to talk about Reno Blanchard and his team. Cody Floyd's a black belt down there. Great Jiu-Jitsu black belt here in our area. You see Ben Parrish there also in his corner, who's a Bellator MMA fighter. So you talk about high-level guys again.
Right. That's what it's all about. He has Big Tuna is one of my favorite
Big Tuna,
fighters.
yeah, that's
I love
exactly
Big Tuna.
Man, I love him too.
Exciting. Big Tuna is an entertainer.
Not only do I love him as a fighter, he's just a good dude.
He's a good dude, man. Tuna is a good dude. Gotta love Tuna. Reno coming in 0-0. This is his debut. So we're going to see what he has.
And you know Reno's getting pushed. He got those guys down there. Matter of fact, there's been Tuna there giving us the high five as he comes by, so he's fired up and ready to go.
The lightweight division, 3-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting head of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 10 inches tall, weighing at 155 pounds with a record of 3 wins, 2 losses. Fighting from the Warrior Gym from Jonesboro, Arkansas, Harvey Mardis. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 6 inches tall, weighing at 155 pounds, making his MMA debut, fighting out Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy from Tupelo, Mississippi, Reno, the Marine Taliban, Blanchard.
And Amari, we got our first nickname of the night, the Marine Taliban here. So that's a pretty cool nickname. I've never heard one close to that before.
Maybe it's because of the beard. I don't know.
It could be. Touch of the gloves to start things out here.
19 years old. Whenever I fight younger guys, I like to get in their head. Be like, I could be a daddy boy.
Yeah.
Whoop that butt just like I am. Just that type of stuff. Nice and relaxed, both fighters. Like Reno needs to get that head down.
He does,
yeah. Chin down.
Mardis slipping in there with the underhook. Nice reversal there, though, by Reno, but he's got to get those underhooks back or he's going to get stopped here. Mardis looks like he's fishing for the neck here, but not really sure. He doesn't have that other hand lined up there, and if you allow him to get to the other side, there's nothing there. He needs to let go of that, try to get side control back or half guard one. Trying to get his half guard right now. He's using the outside leg over, but he doesn't have that underhook here on the high side, and that's what Blanchard's able to just really flatten him out here and work him over. Keeps stepping over the leg here. Mardis trying to get back to closed guard. Did a good job of doing that. Good up kick there. Got to be careful there, though. If you can hit him in the chin with that, that's going to be another disqualification, unfortunately. So,
okay. Has to watch out. He's 3-2, 5 fights. He should know.
Yeah, it looks like Mardis, too, is using that striking to kind of get in and get the clinch. That kind of seems to be his game plan. Another good reversal here, though, by Blanchard. So, Blanchard needs to work to get these underhooks, though. In this situation, he can't keep giving up those double unders. It's not gonna behoove him to get into a better position here when he's trying to get out of this. So
it's like Blanchard doesn't want to really throw hands. He's trying to grab a lot.
Yeah.
Looking to take him down a lot, but it's
nice knee though there, right at the belt line. Again, Mardis keeping those underhooks, which is kind of stopping Blanchard from really going further with his technique here. Still feel like there's just a lot of feeling out here between the two guys. And see with that double under, just able to easily reverse him when he wanted to.
He can drop down now, take him down with the double underhooks.
Yeah,
I don't think he wants to go to the ground with
it. Doesn't look like it at this point.
I think he wants to strike.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
he
Nice
can
look.
strike
Wow,
him.
there we go. Oh, nice uppercut. Yeah. He's got him hurt here.
He's wobbled.
Yeah, he's definitely sliding around. He's hurt. Kind of trying to sit on the neck now just to slow things down.
Yeah,
can't
he's
say
just
that I
trying to
blame him.
regroup.
Yeah, I can't say I blame him there.
He has to keep his chin down. Like I said in the beginning, his chin is high. Of course, this is his debut, so he has a lot to learn. But that's 101, hands up, chin down.
Shooting down low on the double here. Coming right around the side control. Nice reversal there by Blanchard. Yeah, but he's going right to the back.
It's in deep. He's going to tap.
Yeah, he can't. On that reversal there, he just can't give that up. Good drop the chin, though. Nice. But now he's just in a bad position here.
Saved by the bell.
Way to end the round there for Mardis. Yeah, I mean, came after him there. We thought that choke was really going to be tight there. He did a good job of blocking it.
That was good.
And then you see there, he just ended there with some heavy ground and pound from that back position with hooks.
You can tell he's more comfortable on the ground, Blanchard. Like, he knows what to do.
You see on the replay there, he caught him. I mean, he really was on wobbly legs there for just a second. He did a good job of recovering there, using that kind of overhook on the head to kind of give himself some time there and get back in the fight.
We can look for Harvey here to come out swinging next round. I mean, he knows that he could beat Reno with the stand-up, so he's going to try to keep it on his feet.
Yeah, that definitely looks like the path to victory for him for sure. both sides there, though, I just thought a great first round for him. You know, there were a couple of reversals there, but he just did the damage that's going to get you that nod on the scorecard. So
10 seconds. We have Harvey breathing over there a little bit. You know,
going for a lot of takedowns and throwing a lot of heat. You know, you got to catch that breath between rounds for sure.
Hopefully Reno has his composure back because he did get rocked that first round. Let's see what the second round has in store for us.
Nice straight jab there.
Reno punches with his chin up. He has to watch out for that.
I think his coaches told him there in the corner maybe that he was down on the scorecards. Now, he wanted to come out there, but Mardis has done a good job to kind of get the clinch here against the cage and slow things down. Good reversal there, though, by Reno. He's worked on getting the underhook now, and then he gets a takedown right there. So that's probably an adjustment that his corner made with him between rounds. So he had to get that underhook in that clinch situation.
He needs to move that left leg over. He's going into the guard.
Yep. It looked like he was trying to go maybe for a crucifix situation there. He got half guard here now without the underhook. If he can stay on the head and control him, he could keep him down here. Otherwise, he's going to cage walk up.
Yeah, he needs to rain down some uppercuts.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here with those knees, too. You can tell I think he's loading up on to throw one, but you got to be really careful with that, Again, he's not really looking for these underhooks here in the clinch, and he gets reversed. You know, he's got to start working on that. Can't grab the shorts either. That's going to get him talked to by the ref there. Nice knee, though, coming out of the break.
That's where Mardis want to be.
Man, Mardis is throwing those little short shots, man, but they got some power on him, right?
Yeah. He's trying to throw heat. That right hand is coming over the top every time.
So you got Blanchard's trying to control things here again. He does have one underhook this time, but he just easily got reversed against there. He's got double unders again.
Every time.
So, and then right back in on a double leg, coming around to side control. He's trying to shrimp, but he's got the cross face on him now, flattening him out.
To get that leg up so he doesn't go in the mount to block it.
Yeah, he's trying to. He's giving up on that cross face now to try to get some ground and pound. He's going to go to the back now, looking again for the choke, but he's a little bit high now. He needs to try to ease back down, get his hooks back in a little deeper, maybe get an underhook on one side so that he can flatten him out. And Blanchard's doing a good job here, trying to get the hooks out. You see how he's pulling one leg back and the other to try to get one hook out, one hook back in, try to get a reversal situation here. From our angle, it's kind of hard to see, but he's trying to get under that neck for sure. Good hand fighting, though, by Blanchard to stop that from happening.
Since he's so high, you think Blanchard should get on all threes, try to shake him off over his head?
Yeah, he very well could.
High.
And if you watch, too, he doesn't have an underhook right now. He doesn't have a seatbelt position or anything, so if he could get up on his feet, kind of shake him off. Mardis, I think, knew that he gave up that position right there. And wanted to throw strikes out of the heat again, right back into the same position.
He's giving up the double underhooks.
He's trying to leg lace him here this time, though, against the cage. So if you notice, he kind of wrapped his legs when he started there. Blanchard did a good job of not allowing him to do that. Hard shots over there against the cage.
Nice hips from Mardis.
Let's go. Keep the party going. Put your hands together. Third round. Here we go.
It's going to be a long night for Reno if he can't stop this overhand right and the double underhooks.
And what a high-paced fight, too. I mean, both these guys are kind of really going at it. But you can see Mardis is kind of, he looks tired in the corner right now. He looked tired between the first round. But look, he's the one pushing the pace here, you know. I mean, shooting these double-leg takedowns, getting what he's won, those positions that he's looking for. I mean, clearly he's winning the fight right now.
Right.
I think he's got to continue doing what he's doing. Any points that you would point out there for Blanchard to try to counter this stuff?
Yeah, he has to keep his left high because he's coming in with this overhand right just to close the distance and get the double underhooks. That's what his game plan is Harvey's throwing the overhand right, double underhook to takedown.
Right.
I mean, he has to stop the overhand first and stop giving up these double underhooks. But right now, Harvey, I mean, should you try to put him away? Should you cruise it? You know, he has the first 2 rounds. I mean, it just depends on the personality.
And he's been throwing some heat, you know, but he hasn't been able to put him away yet. We did see him get kind of wobbled there. Blanchard got wobbled in the first round, but didn't really see that in the second round.
Blanchard backing up. The overhand right is coming.
Good straight jab there from Mardis.
If he could catch that overhand right and maybe body lock him, since Blanchard wants to take him down so bad,
right,
that would be the way to go. Harvey's throwing this fastball.
Yeah, see Blanchard trying to fire back, but he's walking back against that edge of the cage. Like he's just not really sure. He doesn't have an answer right now for what's going on. Here the crowd's kind of getting behind Mardis here.
No kicks in this fight.
Yeah, exactly. It's just been more of a boxing and
wrestling.
grappling. Yeah.
Boxing, grappling. Good to mix it up.
Well, there's one kid. They heard you say that, Amari.
They heard me.
Coach Boyd's over in the corner. Tell him what's going on.
No
That's
basketball
awesome.
shorts this time. I think he's kind of cruising the third round. You know, he knows he has the first two.
It definitely seems that way for sure. You know, and in amateur, you got 3-minute rounds here too, so you don't have a lot of time to get a lot of work done. You got to kind of work quickly if you're going to try to return this fight around.
Yeah,
he's in deep on the double leg again. Good cage walk though to get back up by Blanchard. He's got the one underhook, which allowed him to reverse that position. So he's, you know, I think his corner's telling him these things in between, which is great coaching.
His coach is saying finish him, and
Yeah.
it's true. He has to finish him if he's going to win this fight. He's down 2 rounds. That's really the only option.
I think they've got the same opinion that we've got.
If he's going to take him down, it needs to be ground and pound.
But again, he gives up the double unders here again. You know, and it's just not, it just doesn't behoove him to do that in this clinch work.
Now Harvey can just change his level, take him down.
He's got total control of this scenario right now. So
he's going to change levels here.
You know, and I think maybe we're seeing fatigue taking over too here for Blanchard. You know, I think he's just, this fight's kind of, it's getting the best of him at this moment. So
it's easy to tell him what to do, but you're not in there while he gassed.
Yes, sir.
You
That
know,
is
you don't
exactly
have any legs
right.
under you.
And didn't take that shot he took in the first round. You know,
Right.
so we don't know how much that affected him either.
Yeah, it seems like.
But again,
he's not
pummeling.
right
He's not pummeling at all to get inside here. He's just allowing Mardis, you know. He is reaching down for a single now, though. Nice trip. There we go. Yeah. He's got to get the finish here, though. He can't be dissatisfied with getting in half guard and doing a little bit of damage. He's got to look for some kind of submission, some major ground.
Yeah, he has to push off and
So now
ground.
Mardis switched to a no-gi Ezekiel choke there, which caused him to just roll through because he's trying to figure out a way to get out of that. So a good move by Mardis to kind of counter that. You see Alexei Olenek in the UFC use that same move to finish a lot of guys.
Yeah.
So great fight. You know, pretty one-sided, though. I think you would agree.
Yeah.
Probably going to go to Mardis, I think, here with the decision. But again, I think both guys put it all on the line out there, so you got to respect that.
Another exciting fight. But that 5-6 fights in a row.
Yeah, I mean every
Bangers.
fight so far we've seen some great excitement for sure, and I think that's what you're seeing. Like here on the regional MMA scene, the level of talent just keeps going up. You know, and that's because of these gyms starting up. You got great coaching out here now.
Right.
So like then the level of the fighters are all coming up, and you know it's just awesome to see. Every fight's exciting. You know,
Evolution.
Good matchmaking too obviously helps out with that. So Scotty Swinger I think did a good job making those matches for this card. Nathan's kind of got a little dancing going on, and he's ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, is that what you came here to see? That was what we were looking for all night long. Put your hands together. Thank you, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds of MMA, we go to the judges' scorecard for decision. And your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner, Harvey Mardis. Woo! Harvey Mardis. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the winner. That was amazing. That was the fight we came here to see. I thought at the end of the first round, you were going to end it. He was stumbled. I jumped on him with like 5 seconds left for the rear naked choke. Did you think it was over in round 1?
I thought it was close. It's already, I forgot everything. It's a blur.
Well, you get punched in the face for a living. I wonder why. Round 2, let me tell you what happened in round 2. Same thing. You took his back with like 30 seconds a minute to go. He couldn't finish him. Still dominated that round. And then you just put on. You're striking the 3-piece and a biscuit you gave him in round 1 was beautiful hands. Give you an opportunity. Shout out to your loved ones, your family.
Just thank my team, Warrior Gym, Griffin Training Center, Jab Club. Thank my family, friends, everyone that supports me, because Every time I step in here, I get just that much better, and that's because of all y'all.
You need to calm down, okay? You just want to fight. Chill out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by whooping. All right, take that picture, Harvey. He's so humble.
There you are with your winner.
Yeah,
Harvey
awesome
Mardis.
job there. So we're going to be taking an intermission here for about 15 minutes. We'll be back on Spectation Sports right after that. So signing off for Amari Boyd, this is Grant Gibbs. We'll see you soon.
We're going to have an intermission. But before we do that, I got to tell you a couple things. We've got a concession stand. We got $5 hot dogs, $2 chips, D's nuts, $2 nuts. We got Coke for $3, bottled water $3. But here's the deal. I've got some special guests. Please put your hands together for the United States Marine Corps. All right, I'm going to introduce you to Sergeant Eagleston. First of all, thank you, man. You're the true warrior. We talk about fighting, but it ain't the real thing. You guys are the bomb. Thank you for everything you do. I'll give you a chance to talk about the challenge you got. Hey, they got some swag. Get this swag. Woo! Right here. I'm over here. Right here. I never get nothing. All right, here we go. Sergeant Eagleston.
Hey, how we doing tonight, Memphis? Oh, wow, that was pretty weak. How we doing tonight, Memphis? All right, man. Hey, we hope you guys are enjoying the fight tonight. We love being here. Some of y'all might not be in the ring tonight. Most of y'all not, right? But if you want a little challenge of your own, guys, meet me or one of my Marines at that red tent back there. You can win some prizes, do some pull-ups, see what you're made of. Enjoy the night, y'all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your sponsorship and the support of local MMA. So I already brought in Dalton. He's back there. I hope you guys went back there. Did you know that they're going to give you money? Half of what you put up, they'll give you money. And if you sign up, they're going to buy you a beer. That's pretty fantastic. So talk to the folks at the action table to find out how to get a free beer. And then I want to thank a few people for making it here tonight. Without you, these events just aren't even possible. Attitude MMA appreciates you. This venue does. They're already looking at new dates already, ladies and gentlemen, so this is going to continue to grow. We want to thank the United States Marine Corps, Regency Realty, April Davis, and thank you so much. Quality Tire of Munford, Integrated Communications, Rock and Roll Sushi. Oh my gosh, that's some good stuff right there. Action 247, Triad Business Capital, and Hilo Commercial Services. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 12-minute intermission. Thank you. Okay. And I have another special guest coming in. Before you walk out, please give it up for Randy Shepard from Crossfire.
Thank you, big guy. I bring you
These officials back to the cage. Here we go. 1 minute. Man, if you all haven't learned anything from Mike Tyson, mess around and find out. That's what I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you find your way safely back to your seats. We're going to keep the action going. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Faruk Kaiyum.
All right, so back with you here on Spectation Sports. Attitude MMA Fights 23, coming to you live from the Memphis Music Room in Memphis, Tennessee. Here with Amari Boyd, Glory Kickboxer, true OG of kickboxing here in the Mid-South, so it's my pleasure to always be alongside Amari here.
My pleasure. I never, get to talk this much with the BJJ black belt myself. I imagine you can tap me out within at least 3 times in 3 minutes.
Well, let me tell you this, I certainly wouldn't stand with you. I can tell you that for certain. So, but I'm just an old guy now. I'm trying to keep up with these young guys. So, yeah. So next fight here we've got is Faruk Kaiyum coming out of the blue corner here. He fights out of ATT Atlanta. Another one of these American top team guys, so we know that's a gym that's known pretty much worldwide now for developing great fighters. This one's going to be a featherweight bout, 145 pounds contested at that weight class. So looking forward to it.
Looks like his first teammate Ron knocked the guy clean down, so he trains with good people. Yeah. Let's see what he has to offer.
And like you said before, that kind of raises the stock of everybody in that gym because those guys are all competing on a nightly basis to make each other better. That's always.
It's a lot of competition in those big gyms. Everyone's shooting to make it to the big leagues. So, you're grinding as soon as you get there.
And that's why you see a lot of those guys actually make it because it's that iron sharpening iron. So that's awesome to see.
Got Faruk walking out, 1-0. So he's tasted victory before. Just like his teammate there, Ron. Another 1-0 fighter.
Coach giving him those last-minute instructions here, getting him ready to go into the cage.
Hype him up. You know, I wish I had, well, I don't wish, but it's good to have, you know, good hype men like that in your corner. Sometimes my guys that get in my corner, they're like, okay, Omari, go out there and beat him up. I'm like, dang, is that all I get?
Well, yeah, but Omari, we're talking about you, so I don't think they got to hype you up much, so that's for sure.
Faruk entering the cage. This is a true story. We're both familiar.
To the cage, Gill Cuzdey.
Gill Cuzdey. Out of Shackelford. Another guy out of Shackelford.
Another guy out of DeSoto County, Mississippi here locally, so fighting out of Shackelford's MMA with John David Shackelford down there as his coach. So you see those guys fight a lot. You got the tail of the tape just came up here on the screen. So again, this is a featherweight fight at 145 pounds. Looks like got a clear reach advantage here for Faruk. So hopefully he'll be able to take advantage of that. We'll see.
Other than that, pretty even.
Yeah, pretty even.
Height, age, you know.
Gill's record there at 1-2-1. So, you know, both these guys are kind of still just getting started and trying to get that experience here inside the cage before they move up maybe one day to pro. So
should be a pretty good fight.
Yeah, it looks like it. Both guys look ready to go here. So
no basketball shorts.
This is about scheduled in the featherweight division. Three-minute rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5'9" tall, weighing at 145 pounds with a record of 1 win, 0 losses. Fighting out of American top team Atlanta, Faruk Kaiyum. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 5'10" tall, weighing at 145 pounds with a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 draw. From Shackelford's MMA, fighting out of Byhalia, Mississippi, Gill, the Japanese zombie, Cuzdey.
The Japanese zombie. That was a good one. I like that.
That's a great nickname. Hey, we want to remind you, too, that Action 247 is the only sports book made by Tennesseans for Tennesseans, and this bout is sponsored by Action 247.
Touch your gloves here. Let's see who takes whose cookies. Oh, they are throwing. I love the lighter guys. They move so fast, action-packed.
They are slinging leather right off the bat.
Ooh, someone's going night-night.
They're getting in the pocket. They're getting tight. Nice. Nice body kick there, though, by Faruk.
Yeah, he's landing that.
Good inside leg kick again.
Good timing on the body kick, too. Every time.
Yeah, because he tried to answer back there. He took a shot, though, on a jab.
Every time Gill punches, he throws that kick up pretty good.
Oh, he caught the kick there.
Nice knee.
Lighting Cuzdey up with some knees there. Cuzdey's trying to get the clincher to slow things down, obviously. Shooting down now for a low double. Good job here by Faruk. He's trying to fight that underhook there and get the head up. He needs to continue to kind of push that head down, not lean back like that. That's going to get him into trouble.
Trying to get that other underhook in.
Yeah, he's trying to dig it out here. You see Cuzdey there switching to the single now to try to finish here. Good job fighting the hands here.
Oh,
dropping some heavy elbows to the ribs there. Yeah, I mean,
he stood right back up with them. Like, hell no.
You could see that was definitely having an effect on Cuzdey, yeah. Still trying to fight for the double here. Yeah, he's not giving up on it. Doesn't have those hands clenched, though, so that's going to be a problem.
Faruk is fighting it so good.
It's allowing Faruk to get that underhook when he wants to, but he keeps giving up on it to throw the elbows. I think he needs to be careful there. He could end up getting taken down. Good job of scrambling up here. He's trying to cage walk, push down on that head. Yep. Cuzdey's not giving up on it, but he gets reversed. He got too high on the back there, able to easily reverse him with a throw over the top.
Exciting fight. I love the smaller guys.
Yes. Faruk needs to establish this half guard here with a little bit of cross face. Looks like he's trying to set up a crucifix here, so now he can get a little pound.
Don't want to get those arms stuck.
Yeah, good job by Cuzdey to get that back, but Faruk's clearly got that high side underhook here. He's going to be able to control this position.
Look like he's making pass.
Trying to hit him with some big shots here. He's got to continue to get that cross face there, though. Keep him kind of flattening him back out here. See, he's going to try to initiate that cross face again here to flatten him back out. Cuzdey's trying to come out the back door with a single leg.
Flatten him out, beat him down.
Yeah. It's going to be difficult to do. Faruk's got great hips there. Good sprawl back out on the front side here. Both guys come back up. Man, Faruk landed a big shot there on the break.
Big shot. This is what I like to see. Every time he comes in, 1-2, 1-2. Cuzdey needs to use his range. He's a little longer, but he's walking into Faruk's shots. He has to use his range better. Every punch he throws, you notice he's going in. He's going too far in. He needs to sit down and throw punches.
Great analysis there by Amari Boyd, folks. You just don't get striking analysis like that from anybody. I'm telling you, man, that's some really good analysis to see that in such a quick, kind of upbeat fight, too. Like the pace of that fight was going off there. So.
Yeah, crazy pace.
And, again, that's what we're seeing tonight. Like, we haven't had a boring fight yet. Like,
Not
these
yet.
guys, every fight, it seems like we're ramping up a little bit more and a little bit more. So I'm almost getting really excited for what's going to happen later.
Oh, yeah. Attitude 23, baby. Memphis, Tennessee.
You can see these guys are breathing hard now. I mean, that was a lot of energy expended in that first round. I mean,
but I guarantee you they still going to come out throwing.
Yeah.
The small guys are so
They always do.
feisty.
Yeah.
I love it.
And at featherweight here, you see that real speed factor from both guys, really. I do think, though, it looked like Faruk definitely had the advantage there on overall speed.
Yeah. Cuzdey was doing good. He just needs to sit down on his punches. He steps into everything. With Faruk being shorter, you don't want to step into him. No, you don't want to get at his range.
And Cuzdey there tried to use a little more grappling, I think, than we've seen earlier tonight, but just, he got reversed there at the end, just allowed that position to get too high. Good top pressure, though, by Faruk. I thought he had good hips, good crossface when he needed it. So
Yeah. Relentless by Cuzdey, though, to take him down. He got reversed, but he didn't give up on the getting him to the ground.
All right, so about to get this second round started here on Spectation Sports.
Let's go. Let's follow the cookies.
Nice outside leg kick there by Faruk. Again, followed it up.
Them leg kicks will slow you down.
Man, he is.
Nice. Both fighters' hands are kind of low. They're all kind of tired. Double underhooks from Faruk.
Yeah, you can see. Cuzdey landed a nice shot there on the break. You can see he's still trying to get in there and get that inside grappling.
I would like Faruk is fast. I would still like to see his hands at least at his head level. You don't want to get caught with anything stupid.
Definitely, yeah. He's fighting with him really low, isn't he? And almost like he heard you say that. He brought him up there for a second, but
I don't know if it's fatigue, but they're almost dropping to his waist, and you don't want to, you don't want to throw from your chest. You want to throw from your chin. Little spinning kick here.
Yeah, a little switch stance here, kind of trying to make Cuzdey
I knew a
think.
spinning kick was coming. A little nod by Cuzdey, like, that was all right. Didn't land, though. Super excited.
Oh, man.
Nice.
We saw the sweat off on that body kick by Cuzdey there.
Yeah. That straight right by Faruk stunned him, though.
Yeah, it really
That's why he
did.
went in for the takedown. Like, I do not want to feel that again. Cuzdey is putting the pressure on him, though. He's the one walking him down. He's being the aggressor. Nice, too. Every time he's countering off his jab. He's jabbing and pulling it back to his face. As the jab is coming out, Faruk is throwing his right cross straight down the middle. Cuzdey can't block it because he's pulling his hands back too low. Same for Faruk. He's pulling his hands back too low.
Yeah.
So both guys could be easily countered while throwing shots.
Good shots to the body there by Faruk.
Faruk turned his head.
Yeah, and Cuzdey's coming in there. And there again, Cuzdey kind of got overextended with that takedown, and Faruk's turned it around on him here. Man, both these guys, though, are throwing some leather.
This is fireworks.
Yeah,
Hands on the hips.
Yeah, I was going to say, Faruk may be showing. I don't think that's showmanship. I think that's a little. I don't know. I think that may be a little fatigue, too.
Yeah, that's fatigue. It may look like showmanship, but that's fatigue. Both on the hips. Okay. What are we doing, guys? I think they made a mutual agreement. Like, let's take a little breather here, man. Oh, this is good. That's what I want to see from Cuzdey. He needs to pull across.
It is a good entertainment factor for the fans, though. And, man, we are seeing some sweat flying on some of these shots. Just, hard shots.
Nice,
yeah.
Cuzdey. Nice straight down the middle. Both fighters landed shots. I think Cuzdey here, see his hands are kind of up. Faruk's hands went up to his face. He's like, I don't want to taste that again.
Yeah. Man, good round. Yeah, these guys are bringing it.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, great sportsmanship again. We've seen that all night tonight. And, man, both these guys are just bringing it. Looking forward to this third round here on Spectation Sports.
I mean, Cuzdey is on the fence. He is.
Yeah, you see right there on that reversal. You know, he came in for the takedown, but he was so high on him, he just kind of slung him off, you know. You can see he really wants to do the grappling, but it just hasn't been able to get that good entry in there and then solidify position. You know,
Right.
Faruk's done a great job of reversing those positions on him.
Makes me question, since he keeps going for the takedown, does he want to be like on the top, or does he feel more comfortable on the bottom, or does it even matter? You know?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think he definitely probably wants to be on top, but, you know, he just has not been able to get into that top position and solidify it, though.
Right.
So we haven't got to see that.
Well, of course, that's what I meant. You want to be on top,
Yeah.
but I don't think he minds being on the bottom.
Listen, there's guys, though, that like to fight off the bottom. There aren't many of them, but there are some. But I don't know about that either. I'm like you.
I don't know. Round 3. This is for the cookies, for the lunch money.
Yeah, this is it. Coach is giving them last-minute instructions here before we get started.
Got the zombie walking people down.
He's definitely living up to that nickname for sure.
Yeah, he's been walking down the whole fight. Effective or not, he's been moving forward.
Yeah, Faruk's just done a great job of countering.
Corner told him Cuzdey to throw the rear hand. Nice leg kicks. I like to see more leg kicks. When fighters do that, like, come on.
You saw Faruk do that, yeah. That usually means that hurt. Yeah.
Like, please don't do that again.
Oh,
nice
man.
body kick. It was the foot, though. You want to land with that shin. That loud smack, it sounds good, but it's not effective as landing with that shin. Oh,
Try to
nice.
do the spinning kick
Nice
again.
nice spinning kick.
And I like this. Cuzdey's kind of like even looking at him like, that was a nice shot.
Yeah, that was a good shot. But I'm the zombie. You got to kill me. Oh, nice leg kick. This looks like it's getting personal or something. They must have said something about one of the mamas in the back or something. I don't know.
And I tell you, I think that last leg kick that Cuzdey threw, Faruk actually checked it a little bit there. It looked like to me it was pretty quick, but then I noticed he kind of calmed down for a second. He wasn't as much of a zombie there for just a second. So could be his leg could be hurting him. You kind of see that. He's kind of slowing down a little bit from what his pace has been.
Yeah, he's not pushing forward as much.
Those checks, man, when you get one of those and it hits you just right. That's a good leg kick there, though. No check on that one.
I like to see some jab pumping. Got Faruk switching stands. Usually when people switch stands like that, they're getting ready to throw something off their good side. Most of the time a kick. I like to see one of the fighters at least pump some jabs out. You know, that keeps you ahead on the scorecard. Just staying active, just pumping the jab out.
Yeah, you're just scoring. Yeah, you're letting the judge see some damage being done, for sure.
Because he's the longer fighter, he should be pumping the jab.
Well, question mark kick right there. Didn't land, though.
Axe kick.
Yeah, we're throwing some axe kicks now. This is getting very interesting.
Don't get too reckless. Don't get too reckless. A little trash talking right here.
A little bit, yeah. Looks like maybe he's pointing to the corner of Cuzdey and telling him that he's doing his own game plan here.
Right. I think he said something about his mama, Grant. That's what I heard. I was like, come on.
Cuzdey there's kind of pounding on his body, telling him he can take it. Like you said before, I usually think that means that you may be hurting a little bit.
Zombie slowing down a little bit. Nice circling from Faruk.
Yeah, he really is doing a good job. You know, Cuzdey's kind of chasing him a little bit. He's not really cutting him off.
Right. He's not throwing anything when he's coming forward.
We're down to the last 20 seconds here. Another attempt at a spinning kick there from Faruk.
Those are pretty nice spinning kicks. I mean, they're on the mark. They're not landing hard. Nice cross. Nice cross. Zombie, come on with it.
Yeah.
I'm already dead. You can't kill me.
Wow.
Nice fight.
What a fight. Yeah, 3 solid rounds of action there. I mean, both guys just really brought it tonight.
That's what it's about. They got in there. They had fun. And, you know.
You can see that they're pretty tired now, but that's an awesome fight. Great job. Awesome fight. Yeah.
That's in the corner.
Hey, there's Gill's kind of asking us what our opinion was. We told him we thought he did a great job. So, very entertaining fight for the fans. The fans were really into that one the whole time. So, great to see.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Win or lose, it's about entertaining. These guys were entertaining.
Yeah, and I like the sportsmanship, too. We had a little trash talk there, but mainly a lot of good sportsmanship between both guys. Nothing wrong with a little trash talk either, right?
Ain't nothing wrong with a trash talk. You know, someone's mama got to be talked about.
Well, looking at it now, it's getting the scorecards together to get us a tabulation here on who actually won. Hopefully we get that math correct this time. We don't have a repeat of the first fight tonight. So
kind of hard to judge that, though. I mean,
really, I'm telling you.
On one side, Cuzdey was the aggressor, not doing as much as he could have done, but he was pushing the pace.
And you had the great counter work there by Faruk. So you're kind of like
throwing.
You know, a lot of that depends too. I'm telling you on what the judge sees.
Right.
And what kind of a lot of it too depends on where their viewpoint is, from what part of the cage they were in when things were happening.
True.
So it looks like they're getting those scores together now. We'll take it back to Nathan Kirby here and get our decision winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds of MMA action, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a split decision for the first time tonight. And your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Faruk Kaiyum.
So what we were talking about there, split decision. We thought that'd be a tough one.
I think that was pretty fair.
Faruk, you were not Faruking around, man. That was an incredible fight. The pace was incredible. Let me tell you, I know you call it an exclamation point or question mark kick. That was beautiful at the end. That was great. Your cardio looked on point. What do you say? Split decision winner, Faruk. Give it up for the winner. Faruk, where did you get the nod? I know one judge gave him, 2 judges gave you. It was a tough, close battle. What do you think the difference was?
A bunch of bullshit. I went here, I did my thing. He was tough as hell, but it is what it is. I'm just glad I got the W. He could take punishment like pretty much nobody ever came across. I'm surprised something ain't snapped. But, I mean, it was a good fight. I'm glad I gave the people what they wanted to see. It was a real war.
No, you gave us what we wanted to see. I'm telling you right now, you look like a seasoned veteran out there. I can't wait to see you on the big stage. You look fantastic. You had a great performance. Ladies and gentlemen, give you a chance to give you a shout-out.
Run that again, what is that? Listen, I want to shout out everybody. I want to shout out Unified Taekwondo, Scottsville Road. I want to shout out Nasty Knuckles Boxing, Rochester, New York. And, of course, on Rocky Road, I know American Top Team Atlanta.
One more time, from ATT, Faruk Kaiyum.
So great fight there. I can't argue with that decision either. Good split decision win for Faruk there. Fighting out of ATT Atlanta there, so those guys are 2-0 now tonight.
Yeah. Tough guys. Like you said, he wasn't Faruking around.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, when you see those guys, he even mentioned it there at the damage that Cuzdey kind of took. He's like, I've never seen a guy take that much damage. Yeah. He just kept coming forward. So he lived up to that zombie moniker for sure.
You watched The Walking Dead.
Yeah. He just kept on coming no matter what was happening.
No guns allowance in the cage, so no axes, no bats.
Yep.
You're not killing a zombie with your hands. It's
much respect. Much respect to both those guys. Yeah, much respect. I tell you what, I'm excited about this next fight. We got a couple of guys here coming up that exciting fighters again, so I'm looking forward. This card's been building as we go, so hopefully that's going to continue to be the case here. Again, we're live on Spectation Sports, and we're brought to you by Action 247. I've even been told that they're going to put lines up for the co-main and main event tonight. So you'll actually be able to go on there and bet on those 2 fights tonight here on the Attitude card while you watch.
Nice.
So very cool. They got also a deal there where if you use code Attitude100, they'll double whatever money you deposit tonight. So if you up to $800. So if you deposit $800, they give you an extra $400 a scratch there to bet with. So
there you go, Attitude 100.
Action 247 is the only sports book made by Tennesseans. For Tennesseans, that is who this fight is brought to you about. Please bring a big warm of a welcome to applause for Jarious Gill.
And so Jarious Gill here fights out of Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Again, that's the second fighter they've had on the card from their gym. with Cody Floyd, Ben Parrish, those guys. I've seen Jarious fight on a couple of occasions. Extremely athletic. He's really, in his last fight, I saw him too kind of evolved. He sprinkled in a little more wrestling with his striking. But for welterweight, man, this is another one of these guys that is huge. I mean, 6'3", got an 80-inch reach at welterweight.
Gracious.
Yeah. So, I mean, you're talking about if he can use that effectively.
If he can use it.
Yeah. That is a weapon to be had.
Yep.
And so you got to thank Parrish and those guys down there. They're working with him on that in Muay Thai. And, man, I'm excited to see this fight. You know, those guys down there work really hard.
Yeah, Gill has to keep him away. Chase Man, 6 foot. He has to. I haven't been seeing guys pump the jab. Just pump the jab. Keep him away. Keep him away. Especially if you don't want to get taken down. You gotta pump the jab. Keep that hand in the face.
Well, I think either way, I think both these guys have a great future in MMA. Jarious here, though, like I said, super athletic. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do tonight. Kind of continue to evolve.
Chase Man!
Chase Man coming out of law school MMA.
Yeah, and it sounds like Chase here is going to be the crowd favorite tonight. So, I mean, that was a pretty good applause there for him.
Yeah.
So we see the tail of the tape here. It's a welterweight fight. Again, a huge reach advantage there, 80 to 71 inches. So 5'9" versus 6'3".
Big difference. And this is the wrong Chase Man. I was thinking of a different Chase Man, actually.
Yeah.
He is not out of law school.
No, there are 2 different Chase Mans that fight MMA here in the Memphis area. That is absolutely correct, yeah.
I'm not as familiar with this Chase Man.
Yeah, I've only seen him, I think, fight once. He's fighting out of the LC. So that's the gym, and but an exciting fighter. But he's like I said, for this weight class though, he's a little bit of a shorter guy. But as you can see, he's put together.
Yeah. He's getting his little twerk on coming out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of power too.
Yeah. And I love the Muay Thai shorts. Those are real shorts.
Yeah.
You're gonna have some shorts. You have those shorts. I'm a little biased, but
this battle brought to you by Action 247, a welterweight fight scheduled 3-minute rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the first athlete, fighting at the blue corner, standing 6 foot 3 inches tall, weighing 170 pounds, with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss, fighting off Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Jarious the Fever Gill. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, with a perfect record, 2 wins, 0 losses, fighting out of the LC Paragould, Arkansas, Chase the Manimal Man!
So we got the Manimal versus the Fever here.
As long as it ain't the Corona.
Great point, Omar. Great point.
He is ready. They are ready to get at it. Let's see if we're in for another exciting fight. Manimal coming in. Manimal walking to a straight right.
He did, yeah. Jarious caught him there coming in. Nice outside leg kick there by Mann.
That may be there all day for Mann, the leg kick. He's going to be hard reaching with his hands. Jarious is so long. Look, he's so relaxed.
Yeah.
He just ran in for that one. He was like, forget it. I got to grab this dude. He's too long. I imagine this is where Chase Man wants to be, real close.
Smart game plan here, too. Yeah, he's got the double unders on him right now. So, it's still, these longer guys can be harder to take down against a cage like this. They can use it. And there you go. Jarious dropped the hips there and was able to actually reverse that position and stop the takedown. If he could have reversed him a little bit quicker there, he could have ended up in a full mount position right off the bat.
Now when Chase breaks, when he breaks like that, he should have threw something off the break. But he's on him now, half guard.
Yeah, he threw the right there and then shot immediately in on that single and got him down.
I think this is where he want to be.
It looked to me like that was kind of the game plan right off the bat. Yeah, kind of take that athleticism of Gill out. He's trying to look for a Darce choke here. That's going to be tough to do in this situation, though. So good job of Jarious getting up. He did eat a knee there, though.
Knee almost low.
Yeah, it was pretty cut. And that's what, throwing that knee on that tall guy like that, it's hard to get it up that high. Another nice outside leg trip.
Nice.
And Jarious can't give up that underhook, though. That's the problem there. See, and he's still in this position. He's still giving up the underhook right now. He's got to try to get back up and cage walk out of this.
Chase needs to pound that right hand.
Good job getting back, Turtle, and jumping up. Good. Got to get him off that neck, though. Nice. There you go.
Now on the break, Chase needs to throw on the break while he's still close. If he push and break too far apart, he's back in the same situation that he was before.
Yeah, and Mann's using a lot of power in a lot of these moves. So we'll see how that kind of affects him going into the later rounds of the fight if it goes that long.
A lot of energy.
Good coming in on the legs, got the wrap up. Yeah. Good.
Hard to pick tall guys.
It really is, yeah. Man. The leverage there is just tough to get. He's switching to a single, but Gill's in around the neck. He can't get the other grip. It doesn't look like yet. Yeah. He could be here. It's hard to see if he's got the high elbow on the other side. He doesn't. Mann's doing a good job of blocking that. If he can switch out to the high elbow on that side, he might have it now. Yeah, he got it. There you go. And that's what I was telling you earlier, man. This kid has got the it factor. When you see him fight, you can see how green and raw that is. But man, I mean,
nice, relaxed, composed the whole fight.
Yes, and it was a tough fight. Great game opponent there, and he was just able to reverse that situation. And here we see it on the replay. He switches that high elbow there and switches up to almost a rear naked grip on the other side. And man, with those long arms, that leverage is unreal. Especially on a shorter fighter, he can put the squeeze down on him there. Yeah. It's like like a boa constrictor being around your neck at that point. Not a fun situation.
That's a big boy at 170. I mean, both big guys, but I mean, Jarious is just,
yeah, the length, the size. He's got the total package there. And so, when you're looking at that, the kid, he can go as high as he wants to go.
Yeah, he's good. I didn't come here to see all this hugging, though. They need to. That's good sportsmanship.
We got a lot of good sportsmanship.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, at 2 minutes, 25 seconds of the first round, we have your winner by tap out to a guillotine choke, Jarious, the Fever, Gill.
All right, so we're going to switch it over to a quick commercial to get our sponsors a break in. We'll be right back with you after this.
Like butter. Jarious, you know what was great? Man, he came out with you with a He tried to kick your legs off of your body. You kept calm, and that's what it was. You were just calm and cool in those takedown exchanges. Hard to keep down. As you look for that neck, you know it's coming. His takedowns were coming at you hard.
Yeah, I kind of figured Chase was we knew Chase was going to come in real aggressive and bring heavy in wrestling. I was surprised he got me down, but, I stayed composed, and, hey, I saw the opportunity, and I got it.
That was amazing. It was great. He took you down a few times, and you just kept getting back up. He had muscles on his muscles, and you didn't stop you. You grab his neck, get a hold of him, get the submission victory. What are you looking to do next?
Man, I don't know what my next fight, but, whenever it is, all y'all from Memphis, look out for me, the Fever. I'm out here now.
He's out here now. Ladies and gentlemen, Jarious, the Fever, Gill.
For the first time ever on Spectation Sports, this is Showcase MMA.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, this is Attitude MMA.
Oh my God! Now this is super heavyweight fighting action. Action247.com, where you can actually play along with the fights and win some money.
Wow! Woo! Thunder and lightning coming from both men.
Oh, and a big shot. He's a heck of a package when it comes to the pro ranks.
My next guest is going to be in the main event of Showcase MMA 19 coming up this Saturday. Tanner Sorrentino.
Look at these warriors going at it.
You're watching on Spectation Sports,
where anything can happen.
Get loud, that's what we do. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a title fight? Well, here we go. Please welcome to the cage, Evaniel Johnson.
So we got another Shackelford's guy coming out here, Evaniel Johnson, fighting out of DeSoto County, Mississippi. And Evaniel, has got a lot of experience for an amateur, Amari. 5-3. Had some great fights. You know, he's got really good striking. His last fight I saw him fight in was on a CFFC card down in Tupelo. Had a great fight. Ended up losing that fight, but it was a very entertaining, high-action fight. Yeah. You know, the thing that he's kind of seemed to have a problem with is submission defenses. So we'll see, you know, how that kind of plays out tonight. I hope he's been working on that. You know, it's something that he's probably known he needs to work on, and so we'll see if he can do that tonight.
I would imagine that he's been working on. I was talking to his coach in the background. He said he's, you know, well-rounded fighter. He's always the first one in the gym, complete fighter. They say he has a bed under the cage that he sleeps in sometimes. I mean, that's commitment. I mean, sleeping in the gym, I mean, he wants it. That's what you have to have at this level, this stage in your fight career. I mean, he has about 10 fights, you know, about ready to go pro. It's, you know, it's his time. He has to
it's time to start turning that corner. Yeah.
He has to put it in there.
Yeah, and so this is going to be a title fight as well.
The challenger, Mohamed Ihmoud.
135 title fight.
Yeah, 135-pound Attitude MMA belt is on the line here between these two fighters. Neither's a champion, so it's just an open title here. So we're going to see who's going to win this tonight, take that belt home with him.
So Muhammad, I just watched Muhammad compete in a walkout tournament in Nashville, Tennessee that I was a part of.
Yeah, that he won, right?
And he did really well. He won the tournament, and this is kickboxing. Most MMA fighters aren't that good at kickboxing.
Well, I'm going to tell you this too. He is a well-rounded fighter.
Yes,
he's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu under Jonathan Border, who, of course, you know Jonathan Border's an OG here in Memphis in the MMA scene. It's the 1990s, basically. So he's a brown belt, him under jiu-jitsu, plus trains Muay Thai, plus does the kickboxing, won that national championship that you're referring to. So, yeah, you're seeing a guy here who's a well-rounded fighter, got submission, striking the whole gambit. Has been able to put that together, too, for a good record here on the local scene. So we'll see kind of how he does tonight in this title fight here, challenging for a belt. But,
this is going to be an exciting fight.
Yeah,
this is going to be good.
This is probably the fight on the card that I've been looking the most forward to.
I'm going to tell you how it's going to start off.
Okay.
Slow, composed. They're not going to go out there throwing crazy like the 0-0 fighters and the fighters with, you know, less fights.
Yeah.
These guys are seasoned for Emmys, and I believe they're going to come in composed and just slowly build into the fight.
Well, I'll be interested to see that. I'm telling you, but this fight is one I've been looking forward to. Like I said, this, you know, with the jiu-jitsu side of it, he's got that package. He's got the striking side of it. Whether he can put that all together tonight, we're about to find out against a very game opponent in Evaniel Johnson for this belt. So,
but the most important thing, Grant, they do not have on basketball shorts.
Now, I know these guys are amateurs, but honestly, like you're looking more like professionally seasoned guys right here.
Yeah, they look good. They look good.
Again, I want to remind you this bout is sponsored by Action 247, Tennessee's only local legal sports book.
Business Capital. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled 3-minute rounds for the vacant Bantamweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. With a record of 5 wins, 4 losses, fighting out of Shackleford's MMA from Olive Branch, Mississippi. Give it up for Evaniel Johnson. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing at 135 pounds, with a record of 5 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of border martial arts from Collierville, Tennessee, Mohamed Ihmoud.
All right, coming to you live here on Spectation Sports. We've got the Attitude MMA Bantamweight title on the line right here.
This is going to be good.
Referee Jason Aldridge is in charge inside. And just as you said, they're kind of feeling each other out here.
Yep. Nice and seasoned fighters, you can tell. But once someone smells blood, I guarantee you they're going in for the kill. Just feeling each other out. My way of filling out is jabs and leg kicks. Just like he's doing. Jabs and leg kicks are good.
A jab coming back from Evaniel there, just like you were saying.
I like how Mo is constantly moving his head.
Yeah, both guys really calm, cool, collected here. They're definitely looking for that first opening. Caught the leg kick there, switching into the clinch here against the cage. Switching for front headlock, diving on a guillotine here. Can't tell if he's got it there on that angle. It looks tough.
His arm is on the outside. I don't think you can do much with that.
Looks like he's abandoned that now. Trying to close up and go to close guard. Evaniel's doing a good job of trapping that leg there where he can't get to that position. And smart move here by Evaniel, too, to move him around, kind of put his head against the cage. Makes it a little more difficult on him to shrimp away there and try to get his hips out.
If he can get that right leg in, maybe a butterfly sweep. I don't know if he's high enough, but.
Looking at it here, so he's pretty comfortable in close guard. He's got it locked up now. We'll see what he goes for from here. Yeah. And you can tell Evaniel here kind of knows, too, that Mo's probably got a lot of slick submissions. He's trying to work for something here and be a little more probably cautious in this situation.
He's conscious about it.
Mo's doing a good job of kind of getting him over to one side right now. But that opens you up there for the striking.
About a minute left.
Yeah, it looks like Mo's trying to get a little distance here and maybe try to cage walk up if he can. Good at solidifying the position there, though, by Evaniel.
Nice body head. It's good to keep him thinking about the punches while he's on the ground.
Exactly.
Some people get so caught up in trying to get his submissions, they forget about you can actually hit this dude.
Yeah, and Evaniel's doing a good job here, too. He's playing it safe. He's scoring, in the judge's mind here on the top position, landing some shots there. But he knows he doesn't want to get too reckless here with those submission losses that he's had in the past. So, again, we're seeing, I think, a maturation process here on his part in training.
Keeping the head close to the chest, nothing real wild and open.
Mm-hmm. We're down to that 10-second mark here.
Look like Mo may try to throw his legs over.
Yeah, he's trying to work up a high guard there for an arm bar, like we said. But, just run out of time there. So good first round there for Johnson. He kind of took advantage of that situation, ended up in the top position there, controlled from there, landed some punches, a little bit of ground and pound. So definitely, had a good round there. Mo's going to have to try to figure that out, come back out this second round, figure out how to counter that.
I would just think with Muhammad winning the Waco tournament, that he would be more inclined to stand up and throw hands and feet.
You would think, but I've seen the guy compete in jiu-jitsu. Savage.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well,
so I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. He's so well-rounded. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he's comfortable in both positions. I would definitely wouldn't want to be on my back, though, over there in the corner, where your head against the cage, especially not in the opposite guy's
not
corner.
In that corner.
So it was kind of a worst-case scenario there, I think, in the first round. He's going to have to try to figure that out this round and counter that, maybe try to get in that top position. But he does have good submissions from everywhere.
Yeah. Let's see if sleeping in the gym has paid off.
Yeah. He definitely did in the first round.
Jason Aldridge.
Here we go. Good touch of glove, show of sportsmanship.
See if we see more sense of urgency from Muhammad here.
Good inside leg kick there. And a right answer from Evaniel.
You got to answer. If you receive one, you got to give one. Nice leg kick.
Yeah.
Evaniel switches stands.
Yeah, shot in here on the double, too. Got his hands in tight. And Mo kind of just, gave him that takedown. He didn't try to dig out the underhook there or anything. Of course, he did have his hands really tight off the bat.
Yeah, he was kind of deep.
We'll see if Mo can work something here. He's trying to work his hips around there, getting a little more on the side here.
Maybe more.
Yeah, but Evaniel's doing a good job. He knows that that's probably what's coming. You see he's trying to hide his arm there. He's doing a good job of trying to keep those things hidden from Mo to find and be able to isolate an arm or something there in those situations.
Seems like as soon as Evaniel put his arm on the mat, Mo was like, there we go.
Yeah, he's attacking. And he's got the kind of Kimura setup grip there again, but Evaniel's doing a good job again of just staying busy here, keeping good top pressure there, scoring in the judge's eyes. And Mo's got to realize that here and start to work, try to get a sweep, something, you know, some type of submission attempt here, even because if he goes for a submission attempt here, he could even use that to scramble up and get back into top position. Right. So,
and he's not doing bad on the striking.
No, not from bottom. Yeah, absolutely.
I think Evaniel knows that. You know, he initiated the takedown.
Now Mo's starting to isolate that arm there. We got a triangle, maybe possible setup here. He's starting to set that up. And like I told you before, this kind of been Evaniel's thing. You know,
he's pulling out. He needs to push in.
Yeah.
He needs to stand up and push.
Good job of slipping out of that though, and that's what happened. You get in the second round, get sweaty. Those things are harder to hold on to. But again, Mo uses that to get in this top position now, and now we'll see if he can use that to his advantage. Yeah, good striking there. He's got him in the clinch here in the double unders. Good knee. So that may have been what Mo needed to wake up here. We're not sure. We're about to find out, but it's good positional jiu-jitsu right now for him.
Stand up your head, put the pressure. Stand up your head. Go, go, go.
Trying to get that inside trip there with the double unders. Oh, nice knee right to the belt line. Yeah. And then Evaniel there, you see, tried to switch and grab that knee and go to single leg.
Yeah. He's
trying good job of switching those positions there. He's getting his hands in tight. Mo's got to dig that underhook out. He can't allow him to clasp those hands together like that. It's going to get him taken down every time.
Here we go. We're getting ready for the third round. This is
for some reason I was
bantamweight championship. This is a title fight round.
It is a 3-round fight. That's correct. Yeah, 3-minute rounds. So, and that's the thing about these AMI fights at 3 minutes, man. You don't have a lot of time to get some work done. You got to make things happen quickly. So, what were your thoughts on scoring on that round? It was kind of a back and forth affair.
Right, it was, but Mo needs to have a sense of urgency. I mean, he hasn't gotten a takedown. His striking hasn't been super dominant. You know, I would say that the shots landed were fairly even.
Yeah.
But
he did get the submission attempt there, though.
He did get the submission
which in the judges' eyes could score as more damage in that round. That was kind of like the most. That was the biggest thing that happened in that round, really, from what we saw.
He got a lot of oohs from the crowd.
Yeah.
And that does mean a lot in the judges' eyes. I mean, I think it's still, you know, maybe 1-1.
Could be. This is a tough one to score again.
Tough again.
I think either way, though, you're correct. I think Mo clearly lost that first round, so he's got to have that sense of urgency to get the finish here in this third round. You know, if it goes to the scorecards, he would be running the risk.
Really title fight, both need to have a sense of urgency when it's this close. Get it out of the judges' hands. Nice head kick attempt. I want for Andrew. He needs to stop ducking his head.
A good shot there.
Yeah. He shouldn't duck his head that low.
Now Mo's shooting in on the single here. He shoot the double and he switched to the single again. Got the takedown here on the side.
Maybe he may work better from the top.
Yeah. Well, he's threatening that kind of the overhook there to try to stand up here.
Evaniel needs to try to get that leg out, maybe sprawl out a little bit.
Yeah, you saw Mo try to catch it there with his foot to try to drag it back out.
He's trying to take his back.
Yeah, he's giving up on that now, and so that's going to get the takedown for Mo. Yeah. He was doing a good job with that overhook of kind of blocking that takedown from happening at that point, just with threatening that. Now you got Mo. Now you got Mo working into an arm triangle choke here. Evaniel's doing the right things. He's trying to get that arm up high and behind him to where he can't get that blood choke on that side. So he's got to try to keep that pressure off of his neck. If he gets his arm up, there you go. Again, he's trying to work it back down.
Oh, nice.
Mo still got the underhook over in the dominant position in the side control here. You see Evaniel's trying to come up. Mo's working it around the neck. Looks like he's got a good squeeze there. Oh, man, that looks tight. Yeah, that looks really tight. Yeah, he's got squeeze in the tap. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I think that's where you see, like we had said before, you know, Evaniel fought a much smarter fight than I've seen him fight in a long time here. But at the end of the day, you know, Mo's got those sneaky subs on the ground. So you saw Evaniel trying to get back up to his feet. He stuck that neck out just a little bit too far. And, man, it doesn't take but an inch there for Mo to grab that neck and take it home with him.
I'm sure Mo studied him. He knows his weakness. So he was like, you know, I believe I can beat this guy on the ground.
Yeah.
He usually loses to submission. That's what I'm going to go for if it comes down to it.
Yeah, good moment there with coaches there with Mo. You know, this is his first title here at the amateur level, so it's a big deal.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Yeah, and like to have that prestige of getting a title belt to take home with you. That's awesome.
It's awesome. Good work. Good work.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute 35 seconds of the third round, your winner by tap out due to a rear naked choke and a new Attitude MMA Bantamweight Champion, Mohammed Ihmoud.
See Evangel raise his hands too, just still in good spirits.
You know, and I think he had a great round there in that first round. Man. So you saw him fighting a much smarter fight than I've seen him fight in the past.
Yeah, 2 good rounds, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that second round was really a close round. And so, you know, you got that. You're starting to see that maturation process anyway, and that's what you want to see from all fighters. You know, they're learning where their mistakes are. They're trying not to make those again. Unfortunately, in the third round, you know, that submission bug kind of came and bit him again. So that's something going to have to work on. But, you know, when you're going against a brown belt from Nova União Jiu-Jitsu,
true.
Yeah, anybody could get caught at any moment of submission. So you got to be extra careful when you're on the ground with one of these guys. So
this is all learning experience.
All right, congratulations, Mohammed, the Border Martial Arts. Mohammed, congratulations, championship, 135-pound bantamweight champion. Listen, that was an incredible fight. First round was incredible. I saw you working the entire time off your back for that triangle choke, and you ended up getting a submission anyway. I know it feels great. Is this what you were planning on, a submission victory?
We just work to win. I have a great coach, Coach Border, Jonathan Border. He's been my coach since day one. Coach Fury came from Brazil. And I can't do this without my team, Border Martial Arts. They're the ones that push me every day.
I know your team got you here. I know it took a long time, and it feels a struggle, the day in, day out. The work people don't know you put in when the lights are off and the cameras aren't running. I know you gave your shout-outs. What do you got planned now, Mohammed?
I'm going to go say thank you to my team because I work a lot, and with them, they make it easy on me. They help me every single day. Every single one of my kids that I teach, the parents, the students, the instructors, everybody that's affiliated with Border Martial Arts, this is because of them, and I really appreciate it.
I can feel that heart, Mohammed. One more time, the champion, Mohammed. Take this moment, my friend, and feel it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're done with the amateur fighting for the night. We have 3 professional bouts lined up for you. We have one last intermission. This is it. 10 minutes. Stretch your legs. We'll be back for the professional fights.
We're here at Attitude 23. I'm here with your champ, Mohammed, 135. Champion here. I got one question, Mohammed. Can I get that autograph, man? No, what was your idea going through the fight?
I need an autograph from you, bro.
Oh, man. Say it's not. Mohammed, last time I saw you fight was at the Waco National Championships. You did a great job, won the kickboxing tournament there. What were your thoughts going through this fight in the cage?
I have a great team. Because of them, I believe in myself so much. Coach Fury, Coach Border, Nova União, Border Martial Arts, because of them. And more importantly, I fight with the purpose. I fight for Palestine. They're occupied with Israel right now. They're fighting Israel, so I don't have an excuse to work hard in the cage. There's kids dying, there's women dying, there's fathers dying, there's uncles dying, there's grandparents dying. And I fight for this country right here. And that's my fire, that's my desire right now.
There you go. 135 Attitude MMA champion. Mohammed here, fellas.
Thank you,
ladies.
Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Both of them are bleeding. Both of them are busted up. Both of them, their legs are hurting them.
And this is a main event fight right here, guys. Attitude MMA, Memphis, Tennessee.
Scotty, great job matchmaking this fight.
Yeah, great match. Great match. Stellar. Oh, nice the shots. Good shots by Jackson there.
Jonathan Jackson is now counter-punching and landing very efficiently on these counter-strikes.
Man, both guys are beat up pretty good here.
This is a war.
It is.
This is a war.
Last 25 seconds. Time's winding down. Who wants it? AJ, in my opinion, has got to have a finish here, Eric. How does he do it? How does he do it?
And he's going to have to come out with one of those spinning attacks, you know?
Oh, look at that elbow, you said.
Yeah, he was.
Whoa, there's a spinning elbow. Man, what a fight.
This is not a 3-round fight.
Oh, it's a 5-round fight.
This is a 5-round fight.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, how about that? Five rounds, main event.
Are you feeling the tide starting to turn just a little bit?
I am. Well, you know, being a 5-round fight, that might be the strategy here. Is just if he's in good shape, wear him down. And now I see AJ Cunningham starting to throw those low calf kicks, and they're scoring, and they're hurting Jackson. And as you said, you observed that first round, he kind of stepped weird on his ankle a little bit.
Yes, he did.
And that might be really affecting it a lot. All right, both guys look very game coming off their stools. Both guys are ready to go.
4th round Attitude MMA Pro main event. AJ Cunningham, Jonathan Jackson.
I'm so glad we have a 4th round. So glad.
Is this the 4th and final? I don't know. They hugged it out.
I doubt it. It's going to be 5.
It's a 5-round fight.
It's going to be 5.
They're saying, hey, let's keep doing this.
They're having fun in there, man. That's what's beautiful about this sport. They're having fun in there. No animosity. They're just fighting.
All grappling has now kind of went out the window in this fight.
Yeah. They're playing rock and sock and robots at this point.
Very impressed with AJ Cunningham. Looked like that leg was very compromised early. He's recovered nicely. Maybe he might be numb now. Ooh. AJ, nice rolling with that punch, though. Looked like he connected, but he really rolled off of him.
Whoa! He looked for the home run on that one, did he not?
He did.
Wow.
Jonathan Jackson always coming with that 2-3, 2-3, 2-3. He loves that. Sometimes slapping with that 3, sometimes with the closed fist.
Oh, nice little left hook, right hook.
This is such a great fight.
Man. I love this kind of tactical fight, man. Both guys are patient. They're looking for their openings. They're strategizing. I love it.
And this distance, if we're noticing, it's slowly closing.
It is. It is.
Slowly but surely closing.
It is. Oh,
and
nice
now
combination.
These shots are starting to get off.
Yes.
This tide has turned a little bit.
It has.
I still got Jonathan eking out this round so far. He hit him a couple more times. AJ's definitely turning it on right now.
He sure is.
Halfway through our 4th round. Another heavy, stiff leg kick.
Ooh, slid right in with that uppercut, man. That was nice. Wow. Spinning back kick. Body shot.
Hey.
AJ's starting to turn it up a little bit, man.
He definitely is. That leg attack is starting to pay dividends right now.
Sure is.
Oh,
nice overhand right. I think AJ's starting to feel a little bit.
He is. I think he's willing to get hit now.
Yep.
I think he's felt Jackson's power.
Yep.
He's feeling the power diminish. And now he's willing to get into these exchanges.
He's gaining in confidence. He doesn't
think he can hurt him on the feet now. His legs feeling better. He's got his legs back underneath him. He says he doesn't think Jonathan can hurt him on the feet. He knows he can hit him on the feet, but I don't think he thinks he can hurt him.
Yes, right. But he knows he can hurt Jackson on the feet. Because he has. Ooh, said breaking the clinch, that elbow. That missed by like a hair.
That's one thing Jackson needs to get back to is that stiff jab. Just right there, that stiff jab. It busted up his face earlier. Now he's getting back to it.
You think he should go back to that low calf kick again, too? That seemed to pay off for him in the first round, second round.
Yeah, but, I mean, he's being checked a lot now. He's lifting that leg a lot now. It's not as effective. You know, this is a sign of a pro. He knew how to adjust to that.
Yep.
He was hurt early with it. He adjusted. And now this jab can point him out. It really can. It's making AJ now be the counter fighter back again.
Oh! Wow. Try with a spinning back elbow of his own. Wow.
This jab, heavy jab offense is just racking up the points right now.
Sure is. Right back. Hey, tit for tat with those low calf kicks, huh?
Every one of these jabs is scoring. Every single one at this point.
Yeah, sure is.
And
look at
AJ is
face.
wearing it.
Yes, look at his face.
But AJ does not stop walking forward.
No, he doesn't. No, man, both these guys are warriors, man. Both these guys are warriors. Oh!
Maybe a little too late on this takedown.
Yeah. You think that might have sealed the round for him?
No, I have Jonathan Jackson up
three rounds to one?
3 rounds to 1 right now. That last minute and a half, he threw probably 15 jabs, hit him with all 15 jabs.
Yeah, he did.
And these weren't just pawing, feeling distance jabs. These were
this knocked his head back.
These were putting torque behind his jabs.
Yes. And you can see AJ's face, man. It's getting kind of crimson over there. He's got several cuts on his face, a hematoma under his eye.
His nose looks like it's busted. Both eyes are busted.
Yes.
The leg is bruised.
So if we're going to talk about damage thus far, there's your damage.
Visual.
Yes.
That's visual damage. I watched Jonathan Jackson limp back to the cage.
Yes.
Back to the stool.
I think those low calf kicks that AJ employed in this round have paid dividends for him.
It absolutely has.
And in the third round.
I think that combined with that tweaking of the ankle early in the first.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to take that away from what AJ's doing.
No, not at all.
Because AJ has recognized that there's success in attacking that leg.
Yes.
You know, maybe what would have happened if he attacked a little bit earlier, this could be a whole different. But I have it 3 rounds to 1, going into round number 5, 5th and final round. But who knows with that knockdown in the first?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Ladies and gentlemen, 5th and final round. Here we go!
All right, here we go. Last round in an amazing fight. An amazing fight.
Let's see if he sticks with that heavy jab.
There's that low kick again, man. Woo. Oh, beautiful spinning back elbow. That landed, too. That landed.
That landed, and that jab is just brutal.
Yes, it is. All right, here they are right in front of us, up against the fence.
AJ's got his hands clasped right on the butt. He's about, he could dump him right here. Great job of shucking him a little bit higher for Jackson.
Yeah, Jackson's got a really nice deep whizzer there. He's turned sideways. He's fighting another underhook, but he goes down anyway. AJ just drug him right down off that fence, drug him right down.
Great pro move right there by AJ,
Yes.
pulling him off the cage. He knew he was about to wall walk.
Well, in Jackson's corner, I was hearing him. They were imploring him to push the head.
Which is a precursor to what? Standing up.
Yeah,
against
7
the
base.
cage.
Yes. But he's a little bit too late on that. AJ recognized it and immediately took us back to the mat.
Nice short elbow. Passes straight to half guard.
I think this is the first time we've seen some real significant grappling in the whole entire match.
It really has.
Yeah.
Butterfly for Jackson. Going to recover full guard. No, he likes that butterfly guard right there. You know, Jonathan Jackson, it looks like he's fine here. He's not taking any damage.
No.
Kind of just keeping AJ at bay. He can go between half guard, putting it back to butterfly.
Yeah, his corner's imploring him to hip out. Push the head, hip out. AJ's hip to it, though, man. He sees what's happening. He's recognizing it.
Now he's got him half guard with an underhook now. So
yes.
This might be able to dip out the back.
Yep, walking him back down the ground.
Brian Hall's talking to him. He's talking back to Brian Hall. Two minutes left in our main event. 5-round fight, 5th and final, 2 minutes left. AJ really needs to start laying a little more damage here, though. You know, just jockeying for position at this stage in the game might not just get it for him.
Well, if he thinks he's winning the fight, maybe he's like, well, I'll just keep him right here and win the fight. But I'm here to tell you, he ain't winning the fight.
Yep, he used the deep half for a stand-up.
Good job by Jackson. Good job. There's that jab again and again, right in AJ's face.
Look for that spinning elbow.
Yeah, he was loading it up.
Kind of telegraphed that one.
Yeah.
He said, I probably shouldn't. But this jab can point him for the rest of the round.
Sure can.
AJ's going to need to close the distance, wage into that fire again like he was in round 3 and round 4. This 5th and final round, it's kind of like he's staying a little bit on the outside.
Man, what a war. What a war.
These guys are in phenomenal shape.
They really are, man. They really are. Whoa! That was a little slip.
That was a slip.
Yeah, it didn't land.
It grazed off the top of his head, but he was throwing an inside low kick at the same time, which kind of just made him slip.
AJ's looking to spin again. I can tell. He looked like to me he was just kind of set up for that spin.
.30 seconds in our 5th and final round. 4 jabs. Pop, 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 pop.
We're winding down. Who wants it?
There you
Who
go.
wants it?
Spinning attack, blocked by Jackson. Going for that takedown.
Try to seal this round.
10 seconds left. Let's see if he can get him to the ground. He does. Accepts the takedown. Pulls full guard. Looks like we're ready to ride it out here. Both guys dog tired, but in phenomenal shape.
Excellent
what
shape.
a war.
That was a hell of a fight.
Main event. Standing ovation here from the commentary. Both guys think they did enough.
Great fight. Did you really? Holy moly.
AJ Cunningham comes over, broke his forearm in the 4th round, fought 2 rounds with a broken forearm. He says his forearm is broken right now.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Is that not just toughness, just
This
nuts?
guy
Holy
breaks
moly.
his leg in his last fight,
Wow.
fights for 2 rounds, breaks his forearm, or possibly
Wow.
broke his forearm in this round,
Wow.
and fought another 2 rounds on it.
Unbelievable,
I'm
man.
telling you, I am so impressed
We're
with
toughness.
both these guys.
Holy shit, man.
Cunningham
Gill
willing
out
to
of
just stand in the
Tupelo
pocket.
Jiu-Jitsu
This is amazing.
Academy.
Hey, this was
Jonathan
amazing.
Very
Jackson.
convincing fight.
Using his
choke, right?
mobility, circling
against a
peppering,
very game
peppering.
opponent.
It was
What are
almost
your
a tale of
thoughts
two
about
fights.
that fight, Jarious?
It was a great performance. I feel like I could have got better on the hands, but I just let the opportunity awaits and I took it.
Attitude 23, we have legit fighters. This guy is 170 pounds. He is built like one of the top fighters in the world. 6'3", 170, game opponent, Tyrese Gill. Look him up and follow him. Attitude MMA, 23.
All right, so we're back here on Spectation Sports. Amari Boyd there with the interview of Jarious Gill out of Tupelo, Mississippi. We saw him on the undercard tonight, did a great job, phenomenal win there in the first round. Also want to let you know the bouts tonight are being brought to you by Action 247, Tennessee's only local legal sports book. If you make your first deposit using code ATTITUDE100.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Are you ready for the professional mixed martial artists? Well, welcome the first pro to the cage. Put your hands together for Jordan Carpenter.
Again, make that deposit at Attitude100 being the code there. At Action 247 Sports, they'll boost your first deposit 50% up to $800. That's an extra $400 of scratch there. So download the app, start winning today.
Because you know that you have spent all your refund checks. So you need to get on this betting site and get you some bread.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I own a business and I need people to get back to work tomorrow. So I'm glad about that. Yeah, man, we got a lot to get done out here. So great point made there. So we got our pro fight starting up now, Amari.
Yep, Jordan Carpenter, talked to him in the back. His nickname is the Body Snatcher.
There you go.
Now,
yeah, when you get to the pros now, you start getting some nicknames. So we like that. Yeah.
His nickname is the Body Snatcher. My nickname is the Body Snatcher.
Oh, yeah?
He needs to live up to it. I need to see.
Did you tell him that?
I told him that.
All right,
I told him exactly that.
Put the pressure on that.
His body snatches is snatching dents out of cars. He's a mechanic, I believe.
Okay.
So, you know, he snatches the body of the cars.
I got you.
So I think that's pretty cool. You know, out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Yeah, I saw that he trains here at Cobra BJJ.
Yeah, black belt, 32 years old.
Oh, there you go. Awesome.
Yeah, black belt in jiu-jitsu. So looking for some good ground game.
Put your hands together for his opponent, TJ Welch.
Yeah, and so TJ Welch here out of Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. TJ's another one of these North Mississippi guys. I've been watching him a while. I watched him a lot on the amateur scene. See on the tail of the tape there, pretty close. I mean, it's a 170-pound welterweight fight. Looks like there's a 1-inch reach advantage there for Jordan Carpenter. This is his debut as a pro. TJ's had a little rough go over here at pro at 1-2. Had a great amateur career, but you know, sometimes it just takes a little seasoning when you get to that next level, that professional level. You know more than anybody. You could probably speak to that, Amari.
Yeah. I've trained with TJ. I mean, he's nice, long. I know when I used to train with him, you know, he need to work on his range a little bit. So let's see how he's improved on that, because this is another big guy. I mean, TJ is huge for 170, but you have to be able to use it to your advantage. You can't throw little T-Rex punches when you're that tall.
Right.
So let's just see, see how he does, see if he can keep him back. With Jordan being a black belt in jiu-jitsu, you don't want him all up on you. You don't want him taking you down. You want to keep him away. So you need to use good jabs, good leg kicks, stop him from getting in on you.
Yeah, and I believe TJ is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, but again, that's not at the level of a black belt. So see Ben Parrish there, Big Tuna in his corner with Cody Floyd. So you know they come from a good team. They've been working hard to try to get him prepared for this fight.
Let that energy fill the room, ladies and gentlemen.
Like watching TJ. He's a pretty exciting fighter.
Here we go. The first professional fight of the night in the welterweight division, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Sponsored by Heat Low Commercial Services. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 6 foot 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, making his professional debut tonight, fighting out of Cobra BJJ, all the way from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Jordan, the Body Snatcher Carpenter. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot 4 inches tall, weighing at 170 pounds, with 1 win, 2 losses on his record, fighting out of Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu, fighting out of Tupelo, Mississippi. Let me hear you for terrible TJ Welch.
Here we go, first pro fight of the night.
Yeah, looking forward to this one.
Jordan Carpenter versus TJ Welch. Touch gloves.
TJ tried to catch that front kick there. Answered back with his own.
Nice head movement on the jabs. He's keeping that hand out. He knows he's the taller fighter.
Yeah, and you can hear his coaches clearly telling him they want to see the jab here.
Yeah, he's long, big fighter.
Caught the single there on the kick. See what he can do. It looks like maybe he's trying to work under that. He's trying to dig the underhook back out. TJ tried to switch to a double, but he's going to have to get that underhook back if he's going to try to finish that. You can tell TJ 2 years being careful. He doesn't want to give up that high elbow guillotine here either. Good, popped his head through. Good head position there. Now he's reaping the leg out, take down, but he got the reversal.
Reverse.
Yeah, and that's where that cage can cause that. You know, you fall up against that cage there. And, of course, here we go. We got a BJJ black belt full mount on you. That's not where you want to be to start out this fight.
Yeah.
He's trying to isolate an arm here. You see how he's trapping that? Now he's got the hooks in on the back, but he's a little bit high, but see how he's keeping the underhook at least on both sides, right? See that? Now he's flattening him out, yeah. And so that's what those underhooks allow you to be able to do, control that position even when you're a little higher than you want to be. TJ's doing the right thing there. He's trying to straighten the leg out to try to get one of those hooks out, start to come out.
Kick it up, yep.
But he's doing a good job. Carpenter's doing a great job of holding on to that position.
Should he shake him off, Grant?
Yeah, it's what he's trying to do. You see him grabbing at the head there, but as long as Carpenter continues to get those underhooks there, it's still going to be hard to do. Good there by TJ, though. You see how he just did that? He slid one leg off, and Carpenter's going to try to switch to a body triangle here to get a little bit better grip so he doesn't get shaken off. He's reaching under TJ's leg now, too. There's also, you can actually get a leg lock variation from here, so TJ's got to be careful about that. A lot of good ground action here to start this out.
Carpenter's going to end up on the bottom.
He is. TJ starting to reverse this position. If he can get that arm slid back through like that, now we're right. He's right where he wants to be here. Got him up against the cage. Again, we don't know how good Carpenter is off his back, so you got to be careful. But TJ's not a guy I want on top of me in my guard.
No, that's a big boy.
Yeah, not in MMA rules, absolutely. So good job there, TJ, kind of weathering that storm. He had the good takedown attempt there against the cage and got it reversed on top, but he's able to do that. You see he's kind of trying to work a high guard here for Carpenter, trying to look for maybe triangle or an arm bar.
Throw it over his head.
Yeah, so TJ's got to be careful of that too. Also up against the cage here, he can also use the cage to use his feet and walk over, try to get his hips back out.
So many things you can do.
And you can see TJ's not really even striking much here because he wants to be careful, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah, he's feeling this still out. He's like, I don't know how good this guy's subs really are. So got a dummy sweep here, right up on top position.
Saw that
so
coming.
Again, yeah,
nice
using
roll
that
out,
jiu-jitsu, taking the back quickly here. TJ trying to block that hook, but he's got to be careful because he can get that arm hook. Looks like he's slipping it in tight here.
Deep.
Yeah, he's trying to get the chin down, but it doesn't look like it. Turning sideways. Good.
Oh, good way to get out.
Yeah, but he's right into a triangle here. Got to get that arm back free. Nice job by TJ to reverse those positions. Yeah. Boy, that rear naked choke was tight there for a second. TJ dove those shoulders to the mat in order to get that angle off of that choke.
That's good instinct.
Yeah, very good.
Must have been
rolling with Cody Floyd, sure, that's going to get you in those situations a lot. So I'm sure that's not the first time he's seen that.
I like to see him strike more, just
yeah.
You don't want to throw his, maybe triangle, if he strikes more.
Oh, perfectly timed kick knockout. Wow.
Off the break.
Wow.
That's how you do it.
I mean, so what happened there was he went for that kind of half dummy sweep again like he did before to get out of that situation. But TJ saw it coming that time, backed away. I think we're going to see it on the replay here. He backed away just enough to take the sweep off, and then he sees him technical stand up and catches him right at the right moment.
Goodness gracious, foot
that
to face.
Is perfect timing. Because if he catches him while that hand is still down, it'd be a downed opponent. But since he waited until just after the hand comes up on that technical stand-up.
Perfect timing.
Unbelievable timing on that kick.
Perfect timing.
And, man, was it flush.
Attitude 23, baby.
Yeah, I mean,
where all the excitement is.
That's one of those knockouts, too, where you see the guy's eyes. That's a scary knockout.
Highlight reel.
Yeah.
That's highlight reel knockout.
Absolutely. Wow. So there, TJ 1-2, now going to 2-2 as a pro. So like we were talking about, he took his time in those bad situations over there. I think we're going to see the replay again here. Yeah, he goes for that dummy sweep again. TJ smells it this time, though.
As soon as his hand comes up.
I mean, perfect timing. Yeah, perfect timing.
Night,
He followed it up with one shot there afterwards, but really it was academic at that point. You know, that match is over. But again, TJ getting out of 2-2, so you're starting to see that maturation process there too. Like he took his time in those situations, knew he's got a BJJ black belt there, got to be careful in that guard.
Be careful.
And man, when he got the opportunity right there, he just jumped all over it. So, or literally kicked all over it, I guess. So.
Kicked him. Like he stole something.
He really did, yeah. Wow.
Goodness gracious.
Unbelievable timing on that. And good thing Carpenter's kind of awake now. They've got him back up over there. Looks like he's okay. You know, those are kind of some scary knockouts, but for sure a highlight reel knockout here for Attitude 23. Unbelievable.
Over there, the doctor's over there.
That's
like he's talking.
Like he's okay. That's one of those ones almost leaves you speechless. You know, you're just like, what just happened?
Good night, Irene.
Yeah, but again, he got that dummy sweep before in the fight and used it to his advantage. So, yeah, great show.
That's what we love to see. That's what we love to see right there.
Looks like Carpenter's okay, people.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 3 minutes, 54 seconds of the first round, your winner by knockout, terrible DJ Welch.
That's how you do it.
Man, what a knockout.
Man, TJ, what? I don't know if you got to see it or not, but we got the replay. Did you get to see it yet? You're going to see it 1,000 times on Instagram, I promise. It's going to repeat all night long. Okay, let me walk through this. First of all, the beautiful transition he had right into a triangle. You defended it. Walk me through when you stood up. What did you see? Right here, right here. Here it is. Kabaya!
Man, I knew this dude was going to come out here and just be ready to fight with me, man. I fought one of his teammates before, man. Really good gym, really good group of guys, man. All glory to God for that, man, and all his recovery. But, man, the scramble was going hard. I defended that triangle. Was really just trying to get him to gas out, and he was controlling more than I wanted to. And as soon as we got up and it got some space in between, I knew me and Cody Floyd just drilled that 520 times in the back. So all praise to him, man.
Well, that was fantastic. It was like I was saying, the jiu-jitsu was great. The flow was great. He transitioned great. It was a moment you got the separation. You didn't hesitate. That's what we got to see is that head kick knockout. I know this has got to feel amazing for you. Coming out in the first round, I'll give you a shout out to everybody who came here to support you.
Man, my girl, we got a baby, our first baby on the way, a little girl in September. My sister, everybody at Tupelo Jiu-Jitsu Academy. I love those guys. Gill, Reno, Cody Floyd, Ben Parrish, fucking everybody here that I'm not naming right now. I just love y'all, and thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to work day in and day out. Praise God. He's number one. Thank you.
That is fantastic. He's known as terrible, TJ, but I think he's kind of terrific. That's terrific, TJ Welch.
A great matchup there.
You guys were kind of hungry for a knockout like that. I'm so glad that the opponents can get up, they can shake hands. But this is what we do day in and day out. This is what they train for.
We're going to go to a commercial break real quick with our sponsors. We'll be right back with you.
Looking for some action? Online sports gambling is legal in Tennessee. Action247.com. Local, legal. A sportsbook by Tennesseans, for Tennesseans. Action 24/7. You got action.
For the first time ever on Spectation Sports, this is Showcase MMA.
Live from Memphis, Tennessee, this is Attitude MMA.
Oh! Oh my God! Now this is super heavyweight fighting action.
Action247.com, where you can actually play along with the fights and win some money.
Wow! Woo! Thunder and lightning
coming from both men. Oh, and a big shot. He's a heck of a package when it comes to the pro ranks.
My next guest is going to be in the main event of Showcase MMA 19 coming up this Saturday. Tanner Sorrentino.
Look at these warriors going at it.
You're watching on Spectation Sports,
where anything can happen.
Get loud, that's what we do.
From the head kick. There's always the good, the bad that comes with it, but the victory means more than anything. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the second professional bout tonight. Put your hands together for Akeem Bashir.
All right, back to you live on Spectation Sports. We want to remind you, Action 247 is the only sportsbook made by Tennesseans for Tennesseans. Download the app and start winning today.
Yeah, I know y'all done went past those refund checks already.
Yeah, we're fixing to go in here too now. They've got lines too, apparently, from what I'm being told, on these final two fights. So if you get on there, you can go ahead and bet on these final two fights.
Yeah.
So we got Akeem Bashir here, out of another fighter out of ATT Atlanta, so American Top Team fighter.
Akeem the Dream.
Yeah, looking forward to this. Another professional bout here. So this is our second of 3 professional bouts tonight.
Now, I know he's out of Attitude Atlanta, but Akeem was actually the 135 AMI champ for Attitude MMA.
Okay.
So he's no stranger to Attitude, Memphis, Tennessee. Talk to him in the back, ask him what his plans were for the fight. He just said he was going to drown the guy.
That's always a good game plan.
Yeah. Don't know where the water is, but he is going to drown him.
Going to drag him into some deep water, right? That's what they say.
Deep water.
Yeah. So that sounds like a good game plan. 5 foot 9 inches. This is 135 pounds, a bantamweight fight. Yeah, looking forward to this. I seem like I do remember seeing Akeem fight before. So now that you say that, yeah, he does look very familiar to me.
Exciting fighter.
Yeah, it looks like a well put together guy. I think those ATT guys now are 2-0 too, so this is the 3rd fight of the night for them. So we'll see if he can continue that trend for their team. But always going to be tough when you got those guys training out of those great gyms like that. Here he comes into the cage getting ready to go.
Let's welcome his opponent to the cage, Nathan Gilmore.
And so his opponent is out of Rock City MMA in Little Rock, Nathan Gilmore. And I know he's the Dreadhead Hitman is his nickname. So there's a tail of the tape here. So about a 5-year age difference, height pretty much the same. Looks like Akeem may have missed weight though for this fight. Reach is similar, 1-inch reach advantage to Bashir. 1-1 versus 0-3 for Nathan Gilmore. So.
That's good that he still took the fight even though he missed weight, but I'm sure he came off some of that check.
Yeah.
These are pros. You need to make weight. There's no excuse.
Yeah, it is. You're absolutely correct. And even when you're an amateur, you still want to be a professional and make weight for those fights.
You need to make weight.
I've had professional level.
Almost 90 fights. I've never missed weight, ever. Not one time. Yeah, no excuse.
It's part of the martial arts aspect of it. It's showing respect to your opponent that you come in, done the business, you're ready to fight at whatever that agreed upon weight is.
Discipline. Got to have discipline.
Yep.
Nathan Gilmore, Rock City MMA.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see her. You see Nathan Kirby there, who is our ring announcer tonight, is actually the coach over at Rock City. So he's a BJJ black belt. So I'll be interested to see. Looks like he's kind of hyping him up out there right now before the fight. So he's going to kind of be doing a little double duty, I think, in this fight. So.
I'm sure he'll get a good announcement call out. He may get the
nod on the main event of the evening, scheduled in the bantamweight division. This is sponsored by Regency Realty and Quality Tire of Munford. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, standing 5 foot 9 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of American Top Team, ATT Atlanta, Akeem the Dream Bashir. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall, weighing at 135 pounds, fighting out of Rock City MMA from Little Rock, Arkansas, Nathan Dreadhead Hitman Gilmore.
All right, back to you live here on Spectation Sports at Attitude MMA 23, live from the Memphis Music Room. So we got the Dream versus the Dreadhead Hitman.
The Dream in the Goku shorts. I love Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
As long as you don't have basketball shorts, we cool. Oh, immediate
man.
Leg kick to a takedown attempt.
Yeah, it looks like, so he's getting in there deep with the one underhook and one over. And you see Bashir there's trying to run the switch a little bit here. Good knee there, though.
It's like someone grabbing the cage. Warning from Anthony Jones, the ref, grabbing the cage.
That's a good job of taking quick control of that situation, making sure that's not happening. Can't use that cage to get an unfair advantage. Can't even use your feet. You know, you can't grip in there with your toes with your feet as well. So.
Gilmore coming in swinging.
Oh, man, caught him a little bit there.
Yeah,
he's swinging wild shots. Yeah, rolled him up there. In the top
let's see if
position.
Akeem can weather the storm.
Yeah, he's trying to pull him down into his guard to recover. Boy, Gilmore's just kind of wild. He's just kind of jumping in there. He needs to be careful about that.
Gotta be careful blowing your gasket doing that. Still have 2 more rounds.
Yeah, you see Bashir, too, is trying to work up to a higher guard here, maybe to threaten a sub. And so Gilmore's got to be conscious of that. Going in there, flying in like that can get you caught sometimes quickly. Looks like maybe we might have had a cage grab again there. I'm not sure. Referee Anthony was in there trying to get something done. Yeah. Bashir trying to get back up in cage while he double leg right back down. Now Gilmore's trying to take the back here.
Bashir is still very calm. You can kind of tell he's more seasoned. Gilmore is firing.
Yeah.
I mean, he is trying to finish this guy.
Nice suplex takedown, though, from the back. He's hammering him with some nice shots underneath that right arm.
But see, when you're Gilmore, you don't have to suplex every time. He's trying to suplex every time. You can sit down and take down.
Bashir's using the Kimura trap here to try to switch this, which is pretty smart on his part. You can see Gilmore's trying to do a good job here keeping that arm under control and underneath him. If Bashir can switch that and turn the hips to the other side, he can use this to get the top position reverse out of here. So Gilmore landing some knees to the thigh, trying to threaten something here so he doesn't get this locked down.
Bashir has to be careful that he doesn't fall back on his butt.
Yeah, Bashir's kind of abandoning that now. He's trying to switch back and get an underhook. You can see him kind of trying to fight off that forehand. Good strikes, though. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice dirty boxing here in the clinch.
He's going to strikes. I mean, he's
good knee by Bashir there on the switch. It's great head position by Gilmore. You can see that he's causing Bashir a lot of trouble over there. He's trying to reverse the position, but he can't really get out from underneath that head position.
Now, this is professional, so he could throw a knee to the head.
Yes, absolutely.
Gilmore can loop that knee up while he's down, and like right there, he can lift that right knee up and throw it to the head.
Yes.
A lot of people don't utilize it.
It looks like he's more concerned with defending the takedown than anything else. Good reversal of position there, get that underhook back and switch. He's trying to work on his own takedown now. Looks like he was reaching for the double, not going for the single. Trying to kind of feed that leg through if he can. And so what you're seeing here, Gilmore's kind of trying to fight with that overhook, but that's not going to get him much done here. Bashir's in the dominant position right now. Good head position.
Seems like Bashir could just do an ankle pick off his left leg.
Yeah, it does seem like he's being cautious with this for sure. He is trying to throw those knees to the thigh. And you see Gilmore's trying to fight back for that underhook now so that he can try to reverse that position. Bashir's trying to do a good job of blocking that. He's got wrist control right now there.
Nice knee up the middle.
Yeah, it looks like that's kind of Bashir's game plan, getting that clinch, work those knees. He seems very comfortable with that, likes doing that. He's not really looking much for the takedown as of yet.
He can take his back. Every time that arm goes over, he can shoot to his back. Just shuck that arm over.
When he gives up that underhook, you're absolutely right. But like I said, it looks to me like Bashir is real comfortable in this
nice
clinch
elbow.
position. Yeah.
Nice elbow.
Yeah, those were big shots. And now he finishes the takedown after getting that setup.
Right into the
He's
mount.
right into full mount. He's got to be careful here, though, because Gilmore can use that cage to push off of like that.
Just
bridge
like that.
right over. And that's the danger in MMA. Bashir's doing a good job here. He's got the arm trapped on the triangle. Gilmore really needs to posture up here big time. He's got to get that head postured up, which he's trying to do.
Oh, man, it looks bad. It looks
Yeah,
bad.
he might be about to switch to an arm bar
Thumb
here
up,
as well.
thumb up. No sling. Oh, saved by the
round.
bell.
Wow.
Hopefully Gilmore did not blow his wad because he was coming out like an animal.
I'm telling you, what a round of action right there, though. We had everything from striking to clinch work to ground work, like the whole gambit. So we'll see on the replay here.
Swinging for the fences.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Boom, just swinging for the fences.
Yeah, and it had him hurt there. I mean, you saw that leg kind of go back up underneath him at the cage.
He was out for a second there.
Yeah.
I believe these two guys knew each other, childhood. And somebody took somebody's milk
Somebody took somebody's milk
Somebody
money,
took
didn't
some
they?
milk money.
Yeah, that's right.
Because you just don't hit nobody like that.
It's very true, very true. They were coming out with a lot of violence right there.
Very exciting. What I like to see.
Yeah, good
Shaking up
scrambles
Gilmore.
at the end there, too. If Bashir had had another few seconds there, it makes you wonder because he had things kind of locked up there pretty tight.
It was locked. Thumb up.
Yeah.
And, it was.
Well, we'll see if they can sustain that pace for another round here. And Gilmore's coming right out there like he's ready to go.
Yeah. Oh, nice 1-2. Nice 1-2.
Yeah, I heard his coach telling him to use the fence right there, so they may be trying to set something up here, like a Superman punch or something, get a catch him coming in.
A lot of overhands.
Yeah.
He's throwing these lefts. He switches stands too, Makes you wonder, which is his strong hand. Because he keeps throwing the left, even if he's southpaw or orthodox. He's swinging this left really hard, which makes me think that's his dominant hand.
That's great analysis. I did not catch that, but you are absolutely correct. Shooting in on the double there, got the corner turn.
Nice.
Bashir's trying to lock that guard up real quick. He's got to be careful here again. He's got to keep two arms in or two arms out.
Knows what to do now.
Yeah, because Bashir knows.
Look, he's going straight for the armbar.
Yeah. Yeah, Bashir's working that whole high guard armbar triangle variation. And so Gilmore's got to start to understand that and be ready for that. Again, there
when
he
you
goes
swing
again.
wild and your arms are wild, that's the perfect thing to do is a triangle. Catch somebody.
He's doing a good job of keeping Gilmore kind of guessing here, too. As Gilmore's not landing some big shots here because he's having to think too much about the submission game coming his way. You got to be careful, too, grabbing above the head like that because he can switch that to a side arm bar.
Yeah, I was going to say you could just switch those hips, side arm bars. It's a wrap.
Now he's starting to get a little more comfortable with it. He'll land a little bit of ground and pound here.
Yeah. I like to see Gilmore throw some elbows from the top. When you have your arms on their chest like that, you can just boom, boom, like his coaches tell him, just short elbows, boom, boom. But he needs to get his elbows off the mat onto his body.
I was just about to say the same thing. That's going to put him in danger. I don't know if that's a fatigue issue right now where he's trying to just rest a minute, but he's got to be very careful when those limbs touch the mat, they're in danger.
Yep. One arm gets isolated, now you're in Americana. Looks almost like he's trying to smother him on his chest,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know if he's trying to rest or just using good strategy to try to keep the top control and keep that in the judge's mind, but, you'd like to see him be a little more active from the top here, obviously.
Right. Those elbows can't feel good.
No, Bashir's doing a good job of shrimping, switching his hips back. He's gotten over to the side now. He needs to try to get over there and get a hip down, get up against that cage, try to cage walk up maybe. But he's trying to look for that Kimura now. So as long as Gilmore keeps his head on the inside there, there's no danger of that happening. He's trying to isolate again that right arm of Gilmore, threatening here with the high
look at
guard.
that. Yeah. It looked like he moved his head out the way, going for that Americana.
Yeah, landing some shots now here against the side of the cage.
Here's corner calling out Carol Baskin.
I just heard that too.
I wonder what that is. Never heard it.
I tell you, it's so crazy. I wish I had a code book of code words that Jim's used. You know, it's awesome. Yeah.
Carol Baskin?
Yeah.
First one ever. Nice. Now, if they keep moving at this pace, not really doing much damage, the ref is going to stand them up.
Yeah, you know, and at this situation, really, he might need to because there's just not a lot of action going on here. And, you know, Bashir's trying to threaten with some submissions there, but, you know, I think Gilmore is just really trying to ride this position and get that decision, you know, on this round. So, not that I blame him for that either, but
he got the first round.
A little busier, yeah. He's threatening again another triangle. He's got the arm trapped there where he can switch to an omoplata too if he wanted to. So good use there. Now he is switching to omoplata. He's got to control that wrist at the same time, which he didn't do, so that allowed Gilmore to get back in there.
Stand up. Damn it. Stand up. Get your arm out of there. Swim.
Yeah, we're down to the final 30 seconds here in this round. You know, and I think Gilmore just, you know, he is content to stay in this position if he can and threaten and you know, drop some shots there. Bashir's trying to do some things to get the switch here on the sweeps and submissions, but just not being successful. And that's the other thing about it, too. You're getting later here into the fight now. You're late in the second round. You're going to have a situation where we're getting sweatier. It's going to be harder to get those switches and things with submissions. It's going to be harder to hold those positions. So,
not too much went on that round. Let's see if Akeem comes out throwing for the fences this third round because he is definitely most likely down 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think he needs to try to get the finish here if he's going to win this fight. Again, make sure you log into Action 247. Download the app and start winning today. Make your first deposit using code ATTITUDE100, and Action 247 will boost your first deposit 50% up to $800.
Get that money.
Yep. I think we're seeing that over in Bashir's corner. His guys look like they're kind of imploring to him, hey, we got to get this finish here. We got to get a stoppage.
Yeah.
And it's always good to get that kind of honest assessment, too, from your coaches, you know, where they let you know, hey, we think you're behind. You got to get this job done quickly.
He probably knows he's behind. He needs to not be on his back this round.
All right, so live on Spectation Sports, here we go with round number 3. Good inside leg kick from Bashir to start it off.
He thought he was going to shoot, so Akeem kind of sprawled, and it turned into a shot himself. You know?
Yeah, he didn't end up getting the takedown in the top position here. Gilmore's kind of trying to work a butterfly. That's a tough position to work butterfly there when you're up against the cage. Yeah. Looks like maybe he's trying to close his guard up here. Bashir done a good job of staying to that one side, trying to pass, get into that half guard situation.
But Bashir has to focus on strikes.
Yeah.
He has to hit
and
him.
Again, now we got to watch. Remember in the first round, we had this reversal situation by Gilmore where he used the cage effectively with his feet. So Bashir's got to be aware of that now and adjust to that. You know, and listen, top guard in MMA, top half guard, one of the top positions to be in, especially for ground and pound. There's not a lot of submissions you can get from that position, but you can control the fight and you can really do a lot of damage from that position.
Yeah, you can. If Gilmore lets him go, Bashir can rain down elbows. Look, he's trapping the arm.
He's trying it again. See, that's what we're talking about. And there he goes, reverse his position. Now, Bashir did a good job of scrambling back out. Yep, that's a great job. So he did make the adjustment there. He just, he's got to be wary of that. He's got to know that that's coming. That's a tool that Gilmore's used very well in the first part of this fight.
He has to give him something to think about. He has to try to free one of those arms and punch him in the face.
Yeah. Good guard retention here, though, by Gilmore.
Yeah.
It looks like Bashir may be trying to trap that right arm of Gilmore. I think he's content, though, to get to this half guard position and keep that far side underhook and beat him up. The downside of it is he's got 3 minutes to work from here, though, and from, the analysis of you and I both, we think he's got to get a finish in this fight.
Right.
Half guard is not a position you can get a ton of finishes from unless you just, you ground and pound the guy until, knock him out.
Maybe Americana, if he could isolate.
Could do that, yes, absolutely. The issue with that is, though, you got to be careful you don't give up the position again when you try to go for that on the high side.
Yeah.
So referee here is not excited with the amount of the action that we're having going there, and I kind of am in agreement with that. But he actually almost did Bashir a favor here, because if he stays in that position, he's probably going to lose this fight.
Right. Every time he thinks Gilmore is going to shoot, he's sprawled, which is safe. You don't want to be on this back.
But he ends up in the top position.
Yeah. So
Gilmore here is trying to squeeze on this guillotine, but all he's going to do is gas his arms out right here. There's no choke. Actually, Bashir can actually reverse this choke from here, even though he's not going to be able to get the angle from the cage side there very well, but he could finish this with a bomb flu choke if he could get to that side. Yeah, there's just no guillotine here from that side. In order for him to finish this guillotine, he's got to get that left leg to the far side over on this other side and block him.
And the head is out.
So there you go.
He can throw elbows right there. He can use that right elbow and just create space and push down. Create space, push down.
And Gilmore's arms are going to be burnt out after that. He was really putting a lot of squeeze on there trying to finish that, but it just wasn't going to happen. It just was wasting that energy for him.
Just thinking if they stand back up, Gilmore could fake the shot, wait for him to sprawl, and hit him.
Yeah.
He's sprawling every time he makes the move.
Yeah.
Akeem, that is. He's sprawling every time.
And Bashir has got to start to get the work here. He's got to know he's down on these scorecards probably in the judges' eyes. He's got to get a finish here.
All right, 1 minute left. Yeah, he has to turn it up.
Yep.
Kind of hard to do after 15 minutes, but,
It is.
Got to dig deep.
If he's going to stay in this half guard position, he's lost the underhook on that side, though, so actually Gilmore here could start to shrimp out. The only problem with that is he's got the cage on that side that's blocking him.
Right. He's trying to trap that arm.
Yeah, he is. Gilmore's doing a good job of defending it, though, but ate an elbow there in the process. And you can see Gilmore's kind of just trying to hang on here, I think. Trying to control that posture, keep him from raining down any major ground and pound on him, be able to get that finish. Yeah, again, I'd like to see a little more sense of urgency here from Bashir. He's got to know he's got to get this finish here. Not like that, but it's going to kind of be too little, too late.
Too late.
Yes, a good comeback there by Bashir. I mean, he came out really controlled and won that round. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to get him the victory tonight, though.
Nah.
Just show a sportsmanship by both these guys. Man, they went to war for 15 minutes there. Excellent fight.
15 minutes. But I didn't come to see all this hugging. They need to break it up, go into OT, and throw some leather again.
Get a little sudden death knockout overtime. There you go. Yeah, I like that. That's how we do it in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
we
man.
Go that sudden death.
Yeah, you don't tap anybody out.
Right.
You go to sudden death. We go there for knockouts. You don't knock someone out, you go until you get knocked out.
They're going around getting the scorecards together now. Get us an idea here on who won. Again, we're live here at Attitude MMA 23 from the Memphis Music Room. I'm joined by Glory kickboxer and Memphis kickboxing legend, Amari Boyd. And we are happy to have you here tonight on Spectation Sports, brought to you by Action 247.
Attitude 23, baby. Nathan Gilmore, 0-3. Maybe his first W.
Looks like maybe his first W. Yeah, yeah.
Got to be an exciting feeling. Kind of gives you hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. We have a split decision for your winner. Fighting out of the blue corner, Akeem the Dream Bashir. Akeem the Dream. How you feel, Akeem?
Man, I'm feeling blessed to be here, man.
You put on a great performance. It was a tough battle, back and forth. You had great control against the cage. That first round could have gone either way. The judges saw it go your way. Second round was fantastic. The third round, you had the cardio to last for days, and that is where the Warriors are made. And that's what you decided, to separate yourself from the referees, the judges' scorecards. Akeem, I'll give you a chance to talk about the fight and give some love.
Hey, man, that's the goal, man, to make people feel like they drowning in here. And shit, as long as it don't end up being me, it's all good. I just want to let everybody know, man, shit, I just push as hard as I can. I got a lot of people that I'm representing out of here, and I've been broke before. So shit, I ain't going back.
Akeem, you can become wounded or you can become wise, and you just become wise. You are now a 2-1 pro. Congratulations on your career. Akeem the Dream, ladies and gentlemen.
There we go. Split decision for Akeem.
There you go. Shows you why we're not judges, right?
Yep.
Hey, we're going to go to a quick commercial break here and hear from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with you for the main event of the evening.
Looking for some action? Action247.com is your Tennessee sportsbook for same-day pay. Action247.com. Local, legal. Tennessee's home for same-day pay. Action 24/7. You got action.
All right, so we are back with you here on Spectation Sports, and we'll be getting ready for our main event next. Of course, we still got Akeem the Dream is in here kind of celebrating.
Flexing, he's flexing.
Yeah, doing his big win here, got the flex on. So congratulations to him, improving his record to 2-1. Tough loss there for Gilmore. You know, you and I both were talking about that. We kind of thought he'd done enough right to get the nod there.
Yeah.
But that takes his record to 0-4 now.
Atlanta coming through with the 3-0 victory.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good point, Amari.
With the sweep.
Yeah, I mean, they got the sweep on all their guys tonight. I don't know that you can be totally surprised by that, so that's good on their part. This main event we've got coming up, of course, here on Spectation Sports, brought to you by Action 247. We'll send it up to Nathan Kirby.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans, it's been real, it's been fun, and it's been real fun. I just want once again to thank you for coming out and thank our sponsors for being here. Regency Realty, April Davison, thank you. Quality Tire of Munford, Tennessee. Integrated Communications, Rock and Roll Sushi, Action 247, thank you. Dalton, Triad Business Capital, and Hilo Commercial Services. Ladies and gentlemen, to make things official, the official judges on tonight's professional main event, Jimbo Surratt, Kerry Rowland, Mark Beckworth. Our referees, once again, were Jason Aldridge, Anthony Jones, and Harry Johnson. Our timekeeper was Ben Joseph. Our doctor taking care of all the fighters tonight is Dr. Willen Jenkins. EMS has been provided by Life Care, and our sanctioning body, International Sport Karate Association, Mr. Anthony Mannis. And our ring girls, thank you once again, Katie and Chastity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. Here we go! Please put your hands together for Jordan Fowler.
All right. coming to you live here, Attitude MMA 23 from the Memphis Music Room. I'm joined by Amari Boyd here, and we are getting ready for our main event tonight. Woo! Yeah, brought to you by Action 247. Remember, they've got lines now on this fight. So if you go and use Attitude, code Attitude100 at Action 247, they'll give you a 50% boost on your first deposit up to $800. So that could be an extra $400 to use there in this bet.
Jordan Fowler coming out from Warriors Gym in Arkansas, 2-6. I can tell you, Jordan is one of the toughest fighters I know.
Yeah, I've seen him fight several times. Just a super gritty fighter. Like
won't give up.
No, never gives up. Goes at it hardcore, and that's what makes this main event so interesting.
Pretty sure you can take a baseball bat up to his head and he will not go down. This dude has been hit with some serious stuff and he toughs it out. I mean, he has a huge heart. Yeah. That's what they call him, the Lion, huh?
Yeah, he lives up to that moniker for sure. Always good to get to the main event here. We're looking forward to this one. Looks like Jordan coming in tonight 6 foot tall. This is a 180-pound catchweight fight, so a little bit different catchweight there.
Jordan in the back was telling me that he was trying to go down to 170. He just felt at 185 he was pretty average, average fighter. At 170, he just feels like he's more dominant, so he's looking for his next fight to be at 170 pounds.
Yeah, I think at 170 pounds, he's got a lot of power for that weight class.
And please welcome the challenger, Danny Barlow.
And there we go. We hear the crowd's reaction to the Law School MMA product. Danny Barlow.
Tail the tape?
Yeah, tail the tape there. Looks like a 5-year age difference. Got a 2-inch height advantage for Danny and a 5-inch reach advantage. Both guys did make weight. Of course, undefeated professional record for Danny Barlow and 2-6-1 record for Jordan Fowler.
Danny has to keep him away. Keep that jab, stay long. Danny has to stay long, keep him away. Now, the question is, does Danny have the baseball bat? Because that's what it's going to take to put Jordan up.
His nickname is left-handed guy, so he's got some power there for sure.
He has power, and he was the Attitude MMA champion. He's MMA champion. I believe last Attitude fight he got a knockout.
Yep. He absolutely
very, very explosive fighter.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. I think Danny may be playing up the crowd a little bit here too.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
I like it. Yeah. That's how you do it. Looks like we're going to have Harry Johnson repping this match for us.
Wild child, Harry Johnson.
Yep. Another local MMA legend around here.
I'll tell you something about Harry. Harry is freakishly strong for his size.
He is. I've rolled with him several times.
Crazy strong.
He really is.
Goodness gracious, Harry. There we go. Danny Barlow coming out.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd reaction. They are excited to see this fight, excited to see Danny.
Grizzlies hat on. I don't know how we're doing in the playoffs. I really don't keep up with basketball, but
they're 2-1 right now in the series. They're playing their 4th game right now, so I'll be interested to see that after the fights. We've been kind of focused on this card here, but I'm rooting for the Grizzlies.
MMA is way more exciting.
It is.
I'd rather be here
But you got to root for the hometown team, baby.
Got to root for them. Got to root for them.
So there we go. We see Law School MMA team there with Danny. Brian Hall, head coach over there, Jason Aldridge. Reggie Adams right there behind them too. So Reggie making an appearance.
The whole squad with them. Have Patera, Will Redmond fought earlier. It was the first fight, heavyweight. Showing some athleticism there.
There you go, yeah. Little front row for the judo fans there.
Wonder if that's part of the law school striking system, the flips and the rolls.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Brought to you by the United States Marine Corps, the few, the proud, the Marines. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, Fighting out of the blue corner in the middleweight division for a catchweight of 180 pounds, standing 6 foot tall. Fighting out of Warrior Gym out of Bono, Arkansas, Jordan the Lion Fowler. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, standing 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighing 180 pounds with a perfect record, 2 wins, 0 losses, out of Law School MMA, Memphis, Tennessee. Danny, left hand to God, Barlow.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Showtime.
Live on Spectation Sports, the main event of the evening.
Put up a shut up.
They get the cage door locked now. Referee Harry Johnson getting it started.
Got Danny Barlow, southpaw. Jordan throwing the leg kick. Now you throw those leg kicks, you just can't flick them out or they're not going to respect them. That little flick, not going to do much.
Switch there to the body.
Jordan getting loose, shaking his arms out. Can't kick the knee. That'll break your stuff. Nice right down the middle, missed. Danny fights with his hands so low. He may have the speed to compensate, but you still got to keep him up at your face. You got to be careful. Both fighters' hands pretty low for me. I can't get used to it.
Looks like maybe Danny might have connected on one of those jabs earlier because Jordan's nose looks a little red already. Nice kick to the body there, yeah.
What you do is keep kicking that arm, keep kicking that body. You take it to the
leg. Nice straight left there.
I think Jordan is kind of feeling it.
Oh, he cut him with an elbow on the way in there. Jordan's trying to switch to the takedown, but that was a good elbow by Barlow. Yeah, he's got to get on the head here, fight to get that underhook back. Nice job there. Yeah, and who's going to win this position? And there you go. Barlow got the takedown. So that was a good 50-50 position there, and Barlow just took it from him. Trying to work around the side control now. Yeah, looks like he wants this thing standing. And that's going to be tough for Jordan there. Nice jab. That's going to be tough for Jordan to overcome, too, because he knows now, hey, I went in for that takedown. I didn't get it. It's going to second-guess himself on that side of the fight. Oh, nice head kick. He blocked it just a little bit, but, man, you know that still hurt.
Danny is so fast. He's so fast.
Yeah, you can really see that, too. I mean, it is a huge speed disparity here in the striking.
I didn't even see him hit him in the nose for his nose to bleed like that. Yeah. I don't know what he hit him with.
Yeah, I didn't either, to be honest with you. I don't know if there's a jab right there at the beginning of the fight or something, but yeah, his nose is definitely hurt. He's showing the damage, too, on the body as well, if you look where the body kick hit him earlier.
It's glad we don't have any like head, but usually when you have a southpaw and an orthodox guy, you know, you have a lot
of have some head clash. Yeah.
We have Jordan going southpaw. See how that turns out.
Yeah, try to switch right back, yeah.
When you switch like that, sometimes it's bad in the judge's eye, too. Because you know one side is not working, so you switch to the other.
Right. Oh, man.
Nice leg kick.
He tried to finish with that spinning attack, but that's not going to work on Danny.
And he said, you are not good at southpaw.
Yeah,
switch
he's too
back.
quick.
Oblique kicks.
Oh, man.
Nice switch kick.
Wow.
That's how you do a feint. Yeah. That's how you throw a feint. I guess he had the baseball bat.
And again,
goodness gracious.
He did have the baseball bat. That was a Louisville slugger right there.
Gracious.
And you see there again, that speed difference. Right?
Danny Barlow
just came through the
shot. He faked that right and threw that left. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, man, that unbelievable
I think that's, I don't know about knockout. Tyler had a good, they 50-50 for knockout of the night. I don't know.
I think they both deserve a bonus. That's what I'm saying.
And they need to share it with me.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
You're hoping Jordan Fowler's okay here. Looks like he's starting to wake up now.
He's okay.
Man, That was a shot.
Man. Goodness gracious.
And you could just hear how flush it landed.
Yeah.
You know, that sound, that's not a sound I want to hear when I'm making.
That was so fast.
Good show of respect here too by Danny. You know, he's kind of he's letting them get him, make sure that he's okay and recover.
All the fighters have been respectful this. I mean, we've
really
shown no disrespect in any of the fights. Jordan seems like he's coming back into it.
Yeah, they got the doctor in there checking him out.
It is the way to end the show.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, you talk about making a statement too. Now going to 3-0. So undefeated with a statement knockout like that, man, that's really setting the bar high for him. Awesome
put your
job.
hands together for Jordan Fowler. He's good.
Look like he's doing okay.
Yeah, good to see that.
Yeah.
Here we go on the replay. You might set
up with
this
the
up.
oblique kick. Yep, that's how he said it with the oblique kick.
Oh man!
It looked like he hit his arm and his hand hit his.
It knocked him out.
Yeah.
The kick went through his own arm and knocked him out. Yeah, yeah.
Goodness.
And you know, we
gracious.
saw that earlier in the fight. He landed a head kick early in the fight and he blocked it, but you could tell it stunned him a little bit even with that. So
that's why in the small gloves you have to get the other hand into play. One arm will not do it.
At 3 minutes, 13 seconds of the first round, your winner by knockout, Danny left hand to God, Barlow.
That's how you end the fight, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you end the night. Best fighters come out of Memphis, Tennessee.
What a
and the surrounding area.
I mean, that was a statement.
That was a left head kick to God. Left hand to God, Danny Barlow, congratulations. I know this is what we live for. You train this all the time. You get it, first round knockout. Is that what you're looking for?
Man, for y'all know how I do it. And before I answer any question, man, I got to give all glory to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. And secondly, I want to give a shout out to my guy that made a debut. Will, my boy went stupid in there. And that's how we do it, man. And I appreciate everybody, man, for coming out. But yeah, man, it's always the plan to get in here and get the finish. Take your time, make some reads. We know we faster, we know we stronger, but we also more technical, we're more precise. And that's what we do. We try to pick those shots to end the fight. That's what we is. It ain't about throwing punches. It's about getting in and getting out.
Well, in the first 2 minutes of it, we already knew you were setting up the range with your left kick. We heard it smack a couple times, and then did you see the read for the left head kick? Did you know that was coming?
Man, Coach had said go for it, man. We set it up. That was actually the last comeback we went over in the back. You know what I'm saying? I keep my arsenal, man. That thing thick. You know what I'm saying? So I got everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I heard a lot of people talking. I didn't appreciate them downplaying my opponent. I didn't appreciate them calling me a boxer only. When I got fights, my last pro fight was a submission. I've been kicking my whole career, and they call me a boxer. So I wanted to showcase those kicks and just showcase what all we got. And get some respect, man. You know what I'm saying? And TJ, he slept somebody. I had to sleep somebody, man. I had to, man. You can't come and outdo me. I'm main event. You can't come outdo me on my floor. It's me.
Well, I think you earned the respect tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, your winner, first round knockout, Danny, left-handed guard Barlow.
Put some respect on his
Ladies
name.
and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to Attitude MMA Fights 23, Memphis, Tennessee. You were great.
My bad. Hey, I ain't giving no shout out, no love to my fans, man. I thank everybody, my trainer here, my boys for Chosen Fitness here. Hey, my whole family out here, my grandma, she went crazy selling tickets. All my people bought $65 tickets to come see me, and I appreciate that, man. Where I come from, we can't afford that, and they still came through. I appreciate y'all, man. Love y'all, man.
Danny, extra hype.
Love.
Yeah, he is.
That is beautiful. Thank you for the spot.
that kind of
Memphis, Tennessee.
Good
Good night. We'll see you sometime in
TJ can't
August.
come on his stage.
That's what he said.
I like that.
Yeah, he said this was his turf, and
Friendly
TJ was not
competition.
going to outdo him. So that's a good show of respect there by both parties. I tell you, a great night of fights here. I think we saw everything amped up as the night went on. I hope you guys enjoyed it at home for pay-per-view. And we'll look forward to having you for the next card here, Attitude MMA 24 next time.
Great job, Coach.
So I'm signing off here for Amari Boyd. This is
Signing
Grant
off.
Gibbs, and we appreciate everybody coming out tonight on Spectation Sports, brought to you by Action 247. We'll see you at the next time.